how it is.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
Phil, this is going to be tough. King, I hope you're ready because we're live now.
We are.
We are.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Smitty brought us in exactly how I envisioned it, too.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
It couldn't be better.
One time, Casey Cannon was in town, and we went herping. I think it was like me and Anna Marie and him, and I don't even know who else. And we're driving, and we're talking about this one frog, and I can't remember what frog it was, but like I was like, oh yeah, it makes like a meh sound, and he started doing it, and then I started doing it. It was in perfect harmony, and I think Anna Marie was in the back seat, and she recorded it. I have to find that video because it's gold.
Probably life-changing. Probably a life-changing experience if I had to guess.
It was.
Yeah. You came out different than you went in.
Yeah, for sure. It was a full Magic the Gathering mana. Just tossed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's episode 256, Snake Stogies. It's Monday. I know we didn't record last week. Wife is out of town, so I was spending the week. Didn't record at all last week. My wife is out of the country, so I was spending as much time with her and making sure everything's caught up and squared away before she left. So here we are. I am single parenting it for the week. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes.
It's easy as long as you're confident in your ability to cook frozen pizzas and
I mean, it is good that she's at an age now where you don't really have to know what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
While you do this,
she's not completely relying on me for her survival.
Yeah, she's not quite at the age where you have to worry about her choking on a Cheerio, but she's also not old enough that you have to worry about her cooking meth.
Right.
Yeah.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Ramen.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to worry about her house burning down is if she's using the stove.
The great noodle fire of
Even then,
2026.
she's pretty good. So.
Yeah, grilled cheese all week. That's it.
We are back, and this episode is brought to you by Fulvius Apparel, fulviusapparel.com. Phil's got a hat. I've got a hat. Phil's got a shirt. I got a shirt. The whole thing. Got that new Subfusca shirt up for you tarantula nerds.
That's me, and people like me.
It's made for people like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Although I am going to do a new one after our Discord conversation today about taxonomy, and it's just going to say taxonomy is fake in plain text. Just right.
Why you got to fuck with my emotions, bro?
I was very upset, Justin. I want to say I was very upset this morning because you sent that video, and I was like, half asleep. I was like, okay, I don't know.
Hey, what video?
And then Dev, that link to that YouTube thing.
Oh yeah, I got all excited.
Yeah,
a Bambus video. It's Omothymus.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. And then Devin sent that like screenshot, and that's what really kicked me in the teeth. I think is probably the best way to put it.
It's a little frustrating. I got excited and was like, "Sweet, Haplopelma's a thing again," and then it's like, oh!
No. And you know what they did is they made it worse. They made it worse. The
one genus that needed to go back to how it was, and they just said, "Nah, let's."
And they said they messed it up so bad. They were like, "Dude, Cereopagopus, you know what? What about Melopius lividus?"
It's not
like that sounds like I don't know what
just
that
do what
like.
I did with rhinos and completely reject it and continue.
They can't make me like, dude, I have like so many labels in the other room that need to be changed, and I'm just not gonna do it.
I need to
Chondropython.
I need to go. It's still a thing. Forever will be. But
Brongersmy.
There you go.
I
need to open the paper, and I need to be able to like fully read it because I tried to open on my phone, and I guess you had to have a membership on the World Spider Catalog in order to read it. I don't know. I tried to open it, and it was like log in. I'm like, what do you mean log in? Like, just give me the damn PDF. And I don't know. We'll see, because I don't know exactly like how in depth the whole thing is for them to make the decision they did, because that's kind of where I draw the line now. Like after the whole Ganyasoma revision thing and the sample size.
Gagne de Soma, the Gagne Soma
Things
debacle.
looking like they looked at stuff, but they didn't look at a lot of stuff. And it was like, can we really base it off this small of a group? You know, so I don't know. I need to do some deeper dives into that, and I figure we can probably dig a little deeper into it on Thursday.
Can you do me a favor? If you're gonna make that shirt, can you make another shirt that says "Taxonomy is not for the weak"?
I'm just gonna make a shirt that combines both. Just says taxonomy is redundant. How about that?
Wow, this is
I
good.
might be okay with that.
Taxonomy is whatever you
This is
want it
good.
to be. How about that? That's a better one.
I just can't
like-
believe that
like
they
a
would
Care Bear
cut
font.
me like that. I feel attacked personally because Lividus is like one of my favorite spiders, and they were like, you know what? Like, let's just do all the cool Cereopagopus that, like let's just do them.
I'm still Team Haplopelma, dude. There was
Yeah, but they
nothing
beefed
wrong
it,
with
man.
Haplopelma.
If I would be less upset if they went back to Haplopelma.
I was actually when I first read it, I was like, sweet, we're finally like everything's going back to as it should be. And then I read a little more, and I was like, wait a second, you motherfuckers,
Yeah.
this is not.
Yeah, they
what you
duped
said
us,
it was.
man.
So,
They cut me deep.
yeah, I don't know. The Hoser School of Taxonomy. There you go. The Hoser Academy in full effect.
You know who doesn't cut you deep? Blackboxcages.com.
That's right. They don't. Best
Excellent.
pages around.
Excellent transition.
It's very good. Very smooth like butter. Phil Wolf, this episode will be considered the roll this week, this episode, because call him butter because he's on a roll.
Nice.
You like that?
I do.
Racks cages in all configurations, however you could need them. Heat, lights, all of the above. Tons of different dimensions, shapes, sizes. If you can dream it, they probably have it. Check them out, blackboxcages.com. Double down on savings and choose the pickup option at checkout. Save on shipping and just go right on up to Black Box and grab your stuff and then take it home and enjoy it for a lifetime. And, you won't be disappointed. They are fantastic cages and racks. The build quality is unmatched. The craftsmanship is unmatched.
Impeccable.
But then the other impeccable thing that you also need to go get is that cold-blooded caffeine and that Snakes and Stogies blend. If you are if you love coffee, if you really love coffee, you consider yourself an aficionado, you go to the grocery store, you get that nice can of Nescafe freeze-dried stuff, and you're like, I'm a coffee guy.
Freeze-dried taste is choice.
Let's take it up a notch. Many notches. And go to coldbloodedcaffeine.com, get the Snakes and Stogies blend, and experience what small batch coffee is supposed to be, should be, and is. If you get it through Cold Blooded Caffeine, use the code SMOKE at checkout, and that will get you a little discount. But they also have our blend, along with a ton of other blends, house blends, other affiliates, pour over stuff. So like even supplies if you need it, as far as depending on how you prefer to make your coffee. Choose whole bean. You can choose the different grinds, whether you do pour over, cold brew, espresso, all that good stuff. Grab it. So check it out.
There's a lot of I don't usually chime in like this in this regard, but there's a lot of coffee companies that they just take a big burlap sack of beans, they divvy it up into smaller bags, and they sell it to you. That is not the case. This is legitimately hand blended by Cold Blooded Caffeine. Like they're sampling different beans, different locality, seed, plants, the works, the soils, everything, and they're crafting it to a desired result. And we just happen to have our own blend from Mexico and Rwanda in a really cool Atheris bag.
Hey,
Check it out.
I made that.
You did.
Look at that.
Oh, look, it's my shirt's on there too.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah,
At some point, I'm just going to go to Trey and be like, yo, give me like a 50-pound bag. And then figure out a way to store it and keep it forever.
just a Sterilite gasket tub.
Oh,
And like 6
So
packs.
apparently, though, it's also you do not store coffee in like clear containers. Like they have to be in like a darkened or opaque.
like beer bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there's like an oxidation sort of factor with, I guess, light I'm not sure about the science behind it. I just know, and doing some research of my own, that if you want to make coffee store longer and better, keep it dry, keep it dark. Gasket tub, something sealed.
Yeah.
So the more you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
What are you smoking this evening?
I am smoking something I'm very happy to announce. So, I've been going to this newer shop called Cigar Grail in Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
Can't speak.
Wow.
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 Wow. That's going to be the next one. Is that going to be the next harmony? Wow.
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 Wow. Cigar Grail has legit, like, they're not a sponsor. There's just good dudes, like, with a hell of a selection of cigars and tobacco in Fort Lauderdale. Cigar Grail. They just launched the website, cigargrill.com. Just go check it out. Not everything's up, but I'm going to do my damnedest to rep them a little bit, at least so that people, if I'm smoking something that I got from them, you can just go to their website and buy it from them, and not have to track it down per se. Again, not a sponsor, just good dudes. But a newer brand called Don Emmanuel, which this particular stick is called the I'm going to say this wrong.
Got your readers on there, old man?
Anunnaki. It's called the Anunnaki, and everything is like Babylonian themed, ancient world.
Wow.
Xerxes, Cyrus.
That's tasteful, Phil.
Quite. Very
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes. Good. They've only got, I think, 2 sticks right now. They got more coming out, but it's such a small company that this guy, Don Emmanuel, actually visited the shop. I missed him by like a day, but he visited the shop and did a whole promo thing. But I'm very excited to.
I mean, they're based out of like Miami or Tampa too.
I think I want to say Tampa, but don't quote me on that. I probably should have did my homework and Googled it before I said my spiel, but it smells fantastic and it's supposed to be amazing. So here's looking at you, kid. What are you smoking this evening?
I mean, you're really setting me up for failure here. I'm just got a Oliva V 660.
Hell yeah, bro.
All reliable.
I'm going to an Oliva event next Friday. My first ever Oliva event.
Wow.
I also had a chance to smoke, not to hijack. Wow. I got to finally smoke that Orange Label Cohiba.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best sticks under $10 ever. I'd have it in my top
enjoyed 5, probably. Yeah.
Like for an $8 smoke, you can't beat that thing, man.
And again, I'm still just shocked that it's a Cohiba because most of the like I said last episode, like most of the Dominican Cohiba stuff is not good and expensive, and people get it because it's the name. It's like the, dare I say, the Pappy Van Winkle of cigars, where people are like, oh, it's Pappy. Yeah. Like it's the cheapest Pappy possible. They just put a label on it. It's not actually Pappy. They just, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But
and Mr. King, what are we enjoying this evening? What adult vice are you procured for this show?
Smoking gorilla snot or whatever it is.
Yeah, nothing right now. We'll just say that I prepared accordingly, and I'm having some
herbal remedies.
Brita water over here, and I'm enjoying myself.
Some herbal refreshments.
Perhaps.
I don't know what the kids call these days.
Just so long as it's not Flocka.
Gorilla taint.
Yeah, gorilla taint. Yep, you got it, man.
Was it from Biodome Purple Sticky Punch, bro? Right? God, I love that movie.
No, I don't get that reference.
On Tubi. For anybody who wants to know, Biodome's on Tubi.
Anybody who wants to watch a hilarious movie with
Kylie Minogue.
Oh God, Kylie Minogue. Oh God.
Heyday.
No, I know, bro. I know, with that accent. And then just Pauly Shore and is it
Stephen Baldwin?
Stephen Baldwin, right? I always mess up those Baldwin boys, but yeah. Great flick. Great classic 90s.
Pinnacle of American cinema.
Yeah, classic 90s.
Phil is too young for Biodome. He is. Do you even know who Pauly Shore is, Phil?
No.
Jesus.
I was born in 97. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I sent him pictures of some Scolopendra I had back in the day. And I was like, oh yeah, man, sorry about the grainy cell phone photos. 2006, the LG flip phone wasn't too hot in 2006. He's like, I was in the 6th grade. Like, cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know what a centipede was.
What's a flip
Nice.
phone?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Phil, did you ever have?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've had this conversation. Did you ever have a sidekick? Phil Wolf.
No, I never had a sidekick, but I did have an LG Flip where it looked like a Nokia brick, but then it folded open like a taco, and then it was a full keyboard on the inside with a sideways LCD screen. So it was like a sidekick that didn't flip around.
Sidekick was not nearly as awesome as everyone thought it was until you had to carry around that thing in your pocket, and it's like the size of a freaking brick. Like that thing was massive, dude. It took up so much space in your pocket, it was obscene.
It's like a Sega Game Gear.
Yeah, pretty much. One of the little, was it not the Dreamcast? Is that what the handheld one was? The Dreamcast?
Yeah, Dreamcast. Yeah.
Freaking nuts.
Russell Morris. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. That and free mahi mahi, free mahi mahi. All right, now I gotta go watch that movie. God damn it.
It's the only way we can save our planet.
So you're gonna have to call us by our last initials or names or something.
What if I young Phil and Phil? How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Creative.
Thanks a lot.
I don't know because I'm not like
Revolutionary.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to call me old.
I didn't have.
Well, you're not old. You're not. Yeah.
I'm spry.
Right. Young as a whip.
Yeah. An old leathery one that needs tanning oils.
Jesus.
Horse saddle soap. Big Phil and Beanpole. I'll take it.
Beanpole.
So
I have him on my phone as PP King.
Nice.
Thank you.
So when it pops up when I'm driving and he sends a text or something, his face of it's just him looking over something is what pops up, and then it says PP King, and my daughter's always like, "Who's PP King?" I'm like, Phil. She thinks it's this Phil.
Man, dude, that's
not
good.
That Phil, it's the other Phil.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man. Oh wow, that's funny. PP King.
Nate says, I feel like 3% of Snakes and Stogies consists of references to movies I'd never seen.
Well, we're trying to culture you.
Yeah.
We're trying to improve your conversation pieces when you're at those college parties.
Yeah, keeping it real because I'm keeping it real because he's keeping it real. Name that movie.
Somewhere in my head. No.
Think 90s. Anyway, so last night I'm at home.
Wow.
Relaxing. What?
Compelling story.
Oh yeah. I was at home relaxing, and I get a text message from Mr. King of a blood python with a box of cereal next to it.
Yeah.
Saying,
well, I needed a reference. Like,
it was a beautiful reference. It was a perfect scale reference. It was beautiful reference. A box of cereals showing how his blood is going to explode with eggs. Let me rephrase that. His blood python in the enclosure is going to explode with eggs. And that snowball does safely, properly.
Not
as nature intended. Yes. Physically going to lay a clutch of eggs. And that just spawned us talking about blood pythons, and I was like, yo, we need to have a Phil and Phil collaboration. This is Arach Nerds meets Snakes and Stogies.
Forget that Phil actually keeps snakes too.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, we got to do it. And then we're like, Smitty, we got to talk about blood pythons and centipedes. And he was like, yeah, fuck yeah, throw up the horns. Here we go. And that's why we're here tonight. So
then I was like, he texted me that this morning at or last night. I was asleep before 11, which is almost never happens. But I woke up this morning super early. Got a text like, hey, let's have Phil on, talk about centipedes and bloods. And I was like, is he free? And he's like, yeah, we've already set this up and everything. I was like, oh, okay, perfect, great. Absolutely. Rock and roll.
Here we are. Both Phil's here.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have rings like Captain Planet.
Like Thanos, dude. Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before, but for the love of God, please tell me you guys have seen the Don Cheadle as Captain Planet videos on YouTube.
No.
Oh
my God. Is it really him voicing?
Yes. No, it's him dressed up full body paint as Captain Planet, and
Like blue skin Don Cheadle?
he's evil and he kills people.
Really?
Dude, it's incredible.
Oh my God.
I'm going to send those links right now before I forget.
And
Yeah,
anyone
please.
listening who is too young and doesn't know who Captain Planet was, it was the OG environmental cartoon for kids. So
Even I remember. Even I
there you go.
have.
There you go.
He
Yeah.
made it a 3-part series, dude.
Did he really? Jesus. All right.
Jeez, man. These kids these days.
Kids these days. So yeah,
Sorry, tangent. I just had to add.
it's cool. It's cool. It happens to the best of us. Nate says Don Cheadle does Blueface. So Phil, how did you get into the blood pythons?
Dude, I saw one at a at a local shop where I live, and I was like, dude, that one's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I bought it for myself for Christmas.
Were you
couple
already
years
keeping
ago.
snakes or like?
Yeah, I had some snakes, just like a boa and some ball pythons at the time. It was probably within my first 2 years of keeping snakes. So I bought one at a local pet store, and it really kind of snowballed from there because it's like definitely different than a ball python by a significant margin. And then if you like really look into the short-tailed python complex and like people that are working with short tails, you can really kind of fall down the rabbit hole, which is like obviously what happened. You know what I mean? Pretty soon I was looking at, Cold-Blooded Earth and Kara's website, the blood cell, bloodpythons.com, stuff like that, looking
Shout
at all
out
the
to
stuff
Nick
at
Patini.
Nerd. Yeah. So
Guy.
all that stuff was really influential kind of in getting me into blood pythons. And then, dude, I graduated grad school and like had some more disposable income, actual income, and Space and I saw an ad for a male goldeneye at Nerd. And I was like, oh, I got to go pick this up. So I went up there and I went upstairs, and like I had never worked with a big blood python before. And he was like way bigger than any blood python I had like held or seen before. And like they just like handed him to me, and he was like striking and pissing and shit. And I was like, oh, this is so cool, dude. Like, can I pay you for this? And they were like, yeah, cool. So I took it home, and like his name's Daniel Craig.
Nice.
He's proven he's a homie now. We're good friends. And he sired my first clutch of bloods in 2024, which was quite a bit of fun.
Excellent.
Should have named him Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, dude.
I thought about it. I totally thought about it, dude.
Brosnan
It was
is
definitely in the
Smitty's
mix.
Bond. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the best one.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan is Smitty and I's Bond. Pierce Brosnan, the only movie that's good is Goldeneye, but he is still my generational Bond. So
No, I understand.
yeah,
I understand. I just thought Daniel Craig kind of rolled off the tongue. And if you meet him, he's more of a Daniel Craig. That's kind of the only way I would. Yeah,
fair enough. I can see that. I can see that. The that's pretty cool that you got him from Nerd like that. Like that's awesome. I also, to age myself, I remember a time when there was no such thing as 007s or Goldeneyes or Matrix or anything. And it was just red bloods and black bloods. And
Yep.
that was it. That was it.
Yep.
Are the pumpkin heads considered Sumatrans?
Yes, those are Sumatrans. Yeah.
Trace Harden
Yeah.
produced, I don't know if he still does, but he's produced some of those over the years, and he used to bring some to Daytona, man. And like,
They're pretty cool.
I'd walk by that table.
Sumatrans are cool, man.
It's hard, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Those
man.
are so
Yeah.
nice looking, dude.
I like the all black Sumatrans. Like that's my kind of the neck of the woods. But the pumpkin heads are sweet.
Yeah.
The golden eyes are definitely my favorite morph of like the Brongers my. And I was very lucky that male was like, he was definitely older. I think he's like a 2019 animal, 2020. So he was like kind of just like established, ready to go. And then I ended up picking a 4-year-old at the time, female T positive from Kara at bloodpythons.com that was produced by Rich Crowley. And that's the picture I sent you yesterday, Phil. That's
Awesome
Penelope.
picture. Awesome.
Yeah, dude, she's a very, very good looking T positive.
Cereal box.
Yeah, that's a cereal box snake.
Yeah.
So she's pretty big. Very pretty in person. Pictures don't do her justice. Made some really cool GoldenEye Het positives in 2024.
Awesome
Like really cool
examples,
ones.
man.
Nice pink
yeah.
blushing on the like golden kind of face. That's like my favorite part.
Oh, for sure. High contrast
Yeah.
face, man. And,
Yeah.
And like he sent, we have pictures to show you guys that Phil's procured, but dude, that whole Bond clade, we talked about it, like that James Bond clade, whatever, however you want to phrase it, like black banded ivories and the golden eye and the 007 and all that. Like that's definitely my favorite. And
Golden eyes are sick.
Yeah, they're the coolest, man. They're just, especially like now that they're just adding more blushing and more contrast and more Sharpie marker blacks to that group of morphs. Like, dude, it's killer. The past 4 years has just been epic for that snake.
I totally agree. That's like a big kind of thing in, I guess, the blood python community is like refinement and quality. You know what I mean? Because I personally find value in like working with maybe 1 or 2 genes, right? But like producing the best examples of those genes.
For sure.
And I like the really pink golden eyes, the really pink T positive golden eyes that literally almost look like a pink crayon. Like that to me is like, that's just bananas. You know what I mean?
It's
just
like
crazy.
Salmon fading to black. Yeah. Killer. And then you add matrix stuff in there, and we'll get into it in a minute. But I just thought it was funny because we were talking about like T positive, T negative, all that jazz, and I had mentioned to Phil, like, I am not an albino guy. Like, that's just not my thing. I had an albino berm when I was a kid. Whoopity doo. I'm like, right now, I only own 1 albino snake, and it's a subok that was gifted to me from Dave Powell, and I'm gonna raise it up. It's a River Road, true River Road albino. I have no idea what else the genetics are in there, but I'm gonna pair it and hopefully get some hets or something out of it. But dude, T positive in bloods just hits different, man. Like it's almost like they're not albino. It's just they're their own thing. And, Phil concurred. And I feel like that in itself really sets them apart from other snake morphs in our attraction to them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I think that like in bloods, there's such a stark difference in, within the 2 different types of albinism, right? The T negatives look way different than the T positives. And if you know which is which, it's like impossible to kind of forget. You see a T negative that's really bright and high white. It's like, oh my gosh, But the T positives are always going to be like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a T negative GoldenEye too. Those things are crazy looking. The whites and like the reds are way different, but just like the blushing and the pinks on the T positive, I just like the gradient to it,
Sure.
The light to the dark pinks and stuff.
That's and the fact that the gradient isn't just scales fading into other scales. No, like each individual scalation can have a fade of pigment within it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool contrast for sure.
Yeah, it's very, to me, very reminiscent of tipping in carpet pythons, and how we have our own particular tastes on the definition of the scale tipping. How much black is there? How much fade is there? Is it every scalation in that column or in that row, or is it bleed off into a separate column? Like, you get that in bloods, but it's not uniform. It's marbled and modeled and I don't want to say kaleidoscope, because kaleidoscope is almost too angular. Does that make sense? Am I
Yeah,
rambling?
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. There's like I don't know how
It's
to
like a
describe it.
Rorschach
There's
test of snake.
yeah, there's couple different colors like on top of each other, in terms of like gradients and contrast. And I really like the gray blushing on like the head and the head stamp. So like, remember I sent you the pictures of the T positive, the GE het T positive I got from Nick, right? But you can see how gray his head is. Like, dude, it's so gray, but it's also so pink. And I think it's almost like an ash or like a soot almost, and it looks so cool in that pink in the light. Like when you see it in person and you just hold him, and he's actually a really chill snake too. So like I could just pet him on the face or hold him, whatever, and it's
the best way that I've figured out how to like describe it verbally is that ash that you speak of is almost like a foundation in a woman's makeup, like it's there where it needs to be, but it also augments the colors that are on top. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, man. It's just like, and I feel like so many people are apprehensive of bloods because of the stigma that they've had in the past about being extremely defensive and very nippy as babies, and oftentimes reluctant to feed as babies. And I feel like blood python enthusiasts have done a damn good job of trying to correct those stigmas and shed light that there are certain attributes that are, I don't want to say stereotypical, but for lack of a better word, there are stereotypes that are proven in that genre. But it makes me happy to see more people like you. And we talked about Kevin Arbogast, who is fucking incredible animals as well.
Diesel.
Diesel, dude. I messaged Kevin last night after we were talking. I was like, dude, me and Phil King just went on a rampage about how awesome your shit is. So shout out Kevin.
Yeah, he has some nice stuff, dude.
Yeah. But like, it makes me really happy to see a guy like you producing not only the stuff that I like, because I can't where I am right now, but it's just making cool shit, man, that not many people even know exists, let alone get to see. So
I appreciate it for sure. It's all about producing what I like, because it's at the end of the day, I'm the one cleaning the poop, right? So
for sure, man.
Yeah. So that's kind of the way I look at it, and I really like the kind of the way certain things look, and I guess I have a vision, right, or a goal, and we'll see kind of where how...
So this is gonna be your third season, or no?
No, this will be my second. This will be my second producing.
First pairing was T-Pause to Goldeneye, or T-Pause
to T-Pause to Goldeneye, straight Goldeneye.
Dude, that's a hell of a first pairing, man. Fuck.
It was cool, man. It was a lot of fun. I definitely learned a lot, and it was good. It was a good kind of introduction to like figuring out how to breed snakes. Kara from bloodpythons.com was like instrumental in my success. She really kind of helps me, not be an idiot. Basically like held my hand and kind of walked me through it. This year, I definitely had some questions for her, but I felt a little bit more confident just because I was looking through my notes and stuff. And, once you learn to ride the bike, or once you ride the bike once, like you kind of understand how the bike feels, you know what I mean? So I definitely was a little bit less, I don't want to say bothersome, but I asked less questions this year, even though, I'm always going to ask questions, and like, obviously you're always learning, right? But
you never know if you don't ask.
Yeah, exactly. But she definitely was essentially the reason I was successful. I take directions well. I can read sometimes, so just set the temperatures to where they need to be. Put the boy with the girl in the box.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah,
let the magic happen.
Yeah.
So you have pictures you want to share,
dude? I sent Smitty a shit ton of pictures, like earlier today and just now.
Funny because he just sent me a whole bunch right now, and I needed you to send me them on Messenger instead of Instagram.
Oh boy! All right.
Dun dun dun.
Well, actually, let me see. I might be able to
Do you want me to send
Yeah.
the pictures you sent me? Because I can bang them off real quick.
I'm just gonna start messaging.
Oh wait,
Oh,
no, hold on. I'll switch. I'm on the wrong Instagram account.
whoa, Smitter's got it, dude.
I think. How do I change on desktop? Switch accounts.
We'll return to your regular scheduled program after this
Also,
brief announcement.
Keyboard go.
another person that I think has Sean Perry is Sound Serpents. He has some of the craziest bloods, some of the craziest golden eyes. His Instagram account is full of wicked good pictures. If you look him up, Phil, I see you on your little device.
What's his name? Sean what?
Sound Serpents on Instagram.
Sound.
Yeah.
I am already following.
Yeah, obviously, dude. He has heat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh my
just
god.
steez. It's absolute steez. Yeah.
What's crazy is I vividly remember some of these shots because he's got those really cool blue backgrounds.
Yeah, dude. The backgrounds make it
Yeah, for sure.
really tie it together.
Yeah, it kind of makes me embarrassed to say that I didn't remember his name or his account, but dude, like look at this freaking animal.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's the type of stuff that gets me out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It almost has like a Suriname boa head structure to it, like
right.
wild.
But it's like flat, like a leaf, dude. Yeah, I know. You're telling me, man. I know.
Yeah, man.
Why? Yeah, Smitty, how's it going over there, man? Everything okay?
I had to log in and I couldn't remember my password.
Okay. So I appreciate you going through like
Instagram
all
on
these efforts.
Desktop is a very different machine than
It is. In your old age, it's probably a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
I know, dude. I know, dude. I know the Reds. Yeah, I know. You're telling me, man. Nice Manic Panic. Yeah,
man.
That's pretty. Kara produced that. Click on the app Blood Pythons. That's the real. Yeah.
Yeah, of course I'm following her too. She's got, dude, like,
yeah.
Kara's the best.
Yeah, I know. Literally the best of the best. Yeah. So that's one of the ones I got from CBE. From Nick.
Nice.
He's got the nice super gray, or it's actually the only snake I have from Nick, but it's a super gray head, super pink.
Oh, what the?
Smitty is struggling right now.
Dude, it doesn't let me just go through the pictures. Like,
all right, I'll message them to you on Facebook.
I was say send them to me because I can open and zoom in on my end.
Wait, you have control of that too, Phil?
Yeah.
You can put shit up on this too?
Oh yeah.
All right, hold on here.
I'm just gonna honestly, dude. I'm just gonna download all the pictures you sent me, unless you want to forward me whatever you sent to Smitty.
I'm gonna forward you a ton of stuff right now.
Just forward it to. Actually, I don't know if I can get Messenger on this computer anymore because Messenger is stupid and it won't.
All right, I'm gonna send them to Smitty. This is where.
Well, here, so you can send them to me. I'm opening it now if you want.
iMessage.
Yeah, or not. Yeah, no, you can. Wow, I can't talk tonight. It's just send on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm your Facebook friend, Phil. Am I?
Oh God, yeah, we're.
Oh God, dude.
Oh Jesus. All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna send him to Justin, dude. This is bad.
All right.
I couldn't send him to Justin earlier. I was struggling. Justin, if you go on Facebook, I sent you a couple of the pollen mail, of Penelope, my first pairing. Yeah, there's some stuff there for sure. Yeah, that was the first pairing with the golden eye. Oh, there's a lot of centipede stuff that I could send you to, Justin. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's working now. Earlier, I just couldn't send you anything. Yeah, it's Daniel Craig and Penelope. Just hanging out. There he is.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the pollen, my pollen male with her, and he was Yeah, there he is, dude. He's a good looking dude. He's kind of an asshole, but it's okay because he's really pretty. Yeah, my one of my buddies came over with his nice cameras and just really kind of blessed me and took some pictures of my animals. And bloods are really nice to take pictures of because they just kind of sit there,
just chilling.
Yeah, and just kind of chill. So, super helpful. Yeah, that's her a couple days ago, maybe last week.
Damn, son.
Yeah, she's a big girl, dude.
Cereal box.
She's a big girl, dude.
Legit.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta send you some.
Smitty, I'm gonna sending you some. I zoomed in on some of their faces, some of their eyes, because you gotta zoom in on that shit. So here.
There's too much stuff coming at me at once.
Good. That's what you like, Smitty.
Spam
Spam
him.
Smitty. Spam Smitty. Yeah. Yeah, poor Smitters. We're gonna spam the poor guy. And these are some of the pictures that Nick took before.
It grosses me out how gorgeous those holdbacks you sent me. That one holdback you sent me.
Yeah, the gray one or the pink one, dude. The pink one is
Oh,
that
the pink. The gray is nice. The pink one, bro.
The pink one, oh my god, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, I know.
Insane.
Yeah, she's a good looking. Yeah, dude, that's that male from Nick at CBE. He's super awesome. Oh, that's one of my Sumatran girls.
Damn, I zoomed in on that photo so that we could see the eye and like the contrast pigment in the eye, and that didn't work.
It's Messenger, dude.
But you know what? I can do it on mine.
Wow. Phil, take the wheel.
I'm gonna share that shit on mine.
What's that? I also have Kribos too. Oh.
Okay, what is this? Okay. I can share screen.
Oh.
Can we see?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
How can we slap?
Oh, I see what you're looking at here, Phil. Yeah, I like this.
Like
yeah.
that is, I mean, that's as zoom as it'll let me, but man, it still doesn't do it justice.
Nice lighting, dude. Yeah.
And
yeah,
like
so cool. So
and
cool. And she's puppy dog tame, dude.
Go. Like just the pigment in the crypticness of the eye. And like
crazy.
Just look at this. Look at the scalation is just split. The color is just split. Or like the fact that there's this island of pigment here that is on 3 different scales. Like that's just incredible, man.
Yeah, I love the gold. I love what Goldeneye does. It's just it's the coolest base morph.
It makes their eyes golden.
And the Sumatrans are, yeah. I mean, the Sumatrans are literally killer. Like shout out to Kara for the absolute diesel.
Yeah, like that shot right there. Even zoomed in, just those labial scales, man, and like
insane.
The white that goes up to the eye, but then also splits on the base of the jaw, the hinge point, like the lower mandible hinge point. Like
I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude.
Dude, that snake is just stellar, man.
Yeah, man.
Like and Anna Marie last night, she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm zooming in on fat snakes." Because she's like sees me holding the phone up to my eye like I'm blind as a bat because I have to see the minute.
That's actually wicked funny.
Yeah,
yeah. He's like got like a green eye, dude. Yeah.
Again, look, here's the seam. You see my cursor? you know, the seam of the mouth to the hinge of the jaw, and the stripe just carries over, and then you still have all this white baseline on each individual scale. Like, it's just awesome.
Yeah, he's a looker, dude. I'm really lucky that I have kind of the opportunity to work with him. The ashiness on his head is so cool. I love that gray, man. The gray and the pink right there.
Yeah.
It's such a cool like look.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Smithers is out of here. He's
Yeah,
unclogging his toilet again, I bet.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me post. Oh, because that's the end of the reel. That's why I'm going the wrong direction.
Oh.
That's why. Here, let's share this too. Screen share. So again, killer fucking animal, man. Look at the just like, if you're a stripes person, you got stripes. If you're a modeled person, you got modeling. If you're just an abstract blotchy snake person, you got abstract blotchy patterns, like just, and then like this fade here, this like dorsal darkening, it's
like golden brown.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
toasted, bro. It's toast. It's like toasted.
It's like a marshmallow, dude.
Almond. Yeah, like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I couldn't agree more, man. The golden eyes are just something about them. And then the magpies, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, dude. I like that really pink holdback. That picture you just put up. I'm gonna pair her with that male from Cold Blooded Earth, and like, you know, when she's ready, and that'll be some super cool magpies, and probably T positive golden eyes, and I don't know, all sorts of stuff. So it'll be exciting.
Yeah.
And then
sure.
this year, I'd really like to, if I could hatch a T positive flower, or I'm sorry, a T positive pollen, that would be awesome. A T positive pollen would be super cool to just see and have, you know.
Oh yeah.
Eventually to make a T positive flower.
That would be incredible. Here, I just I sent more of the black.
Yeah, Sumatrans are crazy, man. My male is so dark. He's like literally like so dark.
So this is the same, for those watching, this is the same snake that we were just zoomed in on, but I took us out a little bit just to kind of get more of the body in there. And like, look at that chin, just perfect. That ashy, creamy, just, it's a hell of a snake, man. It's a snake you can be proud of.
Shout out to Kara.
Yeah, and like this thing, just the same snake,
pinks,
just another angle.
The pinks.
Oh, pigs.
Yeah. Yep.
And one thing I do love is, you know, people talk about the tightness of a scale. So people say like, oh, I like boas when they're babies because they're really soft and silky, and then they get older and they get a little rougher because the scales are enlarged. It's totally opposite with bloods. Like, bloods are just, they get slicker the older they get.
Yeah, they age very, very well.
Yeah, and like it's just like, I know what that animal feels like, and I still want to touch it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, weirdo. No, I know exactly what you mean.
And
there she is.
Look at that thing, dude.
Yeah, that pattern is slowly but surely disappearing. The orange eyes are so freaking bright in the sun. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And then I gotta get that one black you sent me last night. Let me try and
the male on the brown paper, just chilling. Yeah, dude.
I thought I saved it for this, but
crazy.
Where the hell did I put it?
He's super dark. He's even darker than she is.
Oh, and dude, there it is.
He's just puppy dog tame too.
And like this animal, like I was telling Phil in text, like I just keep looking at this animal's like the last third, because like obviously we have crazy tail patterns and cryptic modeling down the last third of the animal, but this thing just, I'm speechless to this thing. Hold on, let's pull this up. And like, what's crazy is I don't know where you took the photo, but
My
obviously there's
kitchen table.
okay, so like there's more of a yellow hue, which is obviously white balance, but still, like it doesn't take away from how richly obsidian that snake is.
Yeah, he's probably 2 sheds post that picture, and he's way darker now.
Yeah, and I mean, look, you have the blotching. It's like black on gray.
Hmm.
And dude, look at that tail. It's like an anathoristic Kenyan sambo.
Yeah, he's a looker, man. Kara, like I said, she really hooked it up with the 1.1. They're unrelated. They have pedigrees. Like, they're awesome. Really cool animals.
Yeah, and that in this photo, that's big enough to breed or no?
No, he's maybe 2 in that photo. He's a little
Okay.
older. He's like 2 sheds bigger than that now. So he's a bit bigger, a bit older.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they need about 2.5 seasons. Not that a half season, but like, yeah, probably 2 more in conjunction with the rest of this one.
Stupid cool, man. Stupid cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The Sumatrans are really, really cool. They're so placid too. Those animals are selectively bred not only to be really dark, but to be incredibly placid by Kara. She really works with her animals. So, I could just reach in there and just pet him on the face, as long as I don't have a rat in my hand. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if there's a rat, then it's
and like we always say like, oh yeah, this snake is super chill. I could touch its face, whatever. And I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, why are you booping its snoot? And it's like, well, no, that's not the reason. I'm not touching his face because I want to, or because I feel like, oh, look at me, I can do it. It's like, it's no different than when you have a puppy and you acclimate that dog to you touching its paws or touching its food while it's
just
eating.
desensitizing. It's just desensitizing the animal. Yeah.
And letting that animal know that you're not going to eat it despite you grabbing it by the face,
Right.
And dude, 15, 20 years ago in Bloods, that was very unheard of.
Yeah. Well, we were keeping them too hot and too wet. So, I'd be pissed too.
Dude, right? I'm guilty of it, man. I'm guilty of having half of a vision cage filled with sphagnum moss. We didn't know. Yeah,
you didn't know. You were just a young Phil trying to get by. Yeah, I've been there, man.
Just being a young Phil.
Just being a Phil. I get it, dude. Trust me, I'm still there.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
When you getting rhino rats?
You gotta send me some, Smitty, dude. Did you pair yours?
You already know the answer to that question.
Probably not.
I have stuff together, but nothing's happening.
I don't know, dude. I got a bunch of
continually letting Phil down this year because he's like, pair them ladies island corns. I'm like, I will.
No, I already hit up Jake.
Oh, it's already moved on.
Damn, crosstown rival.
Yeah, no, it's good, dude. I've been me and Mike from Discord have been really
bullying
Smitty, like, hey man, listen, I will give you United States dollars for ladies island corn snakes, like USD, like you accept that, like I'll fucking send it to you. And he's like, I don't know if I like money. We're like, dude, we have it. And he's like, I don't like money, I don't need it.
I'm just, dude.
It's okay. No, it's okay, dude. Spinners, I'm not mad, dude.
I was having a conversation with someone else the other day about this. They were like, are you pairing anything? And I'm like, I just haven't had the time to like really put effort into pairing stuff. Like, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's chondros or rhinos or like.
Well, corns are a little different, dude, because you could just put the boy with the girl. Like, do you know what I mean?
I will say this though, man. I've definitely been like, I don't have time to do it this year, and I still threw them together. And you know what happened? Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So
it wasn't corn snakes. It wasn't corn snakes though.
I was gonna say there's a little bit of a, it depends, because it's like, is it king snakes? Is it corn snakes? Are we talking Timor pythons?
Yeah. Well, Timor's just leave them together forever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to touch that, but different animal. It's okay though. You're gonna pair spiders eventually, so we'll
Eventually.
get you at some point. Yes,
I don't know.
We'll
Like
get you at some
I was thinking about it today too, some because it's just like I'm just at a point where it's spiders have been very appealing because there's a lot less time involved. It's a lot cheaper to feed everything.
It's also rekindling an old love.
It's just more conducive to my current schedule is what it boils down to.
Okay.
What I've got, it's just worked out a little better, and I need to severely cut back on the snake numbers. I think just to take a little bit of stress off the plate of shit. This weekend I have all this stuff to do, and I have to do water changes, and I have to feed all this stuff, and I got to do all those other things, and it's it's just like fuck, So I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
Such is the life of a herper.
Yeah, man. It's it's like a pick your poison type deal.
Oh,
I hear
for
you.
sure.
I was playing with centipedes and snakes before this, but I kind of, I don't know. I get lost in there. I get distracted.
I got crickets a couple days ago to feed all the lizards and shit, and I was like, man, I fed off all the crickets, and I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, what am I forgetting? I was like looking around the snake room. I'm like, oh my god, there's a whole rack of scorpions. What the fuck? But then again, I'm like, oh, they're scorpions. They're fine.
Yeah,
they'll survive. But like it happens, man. Especially on the creepy crawlers, they're much more forgiving. So.
Well, eventually, when my roach colonies take off to the point to where I can use them and not decimate my breeding stock, I won't have to worry about crickets and all that stuff anymore.
It's good, man. It's good.
But that's another thing. I got to put my roaches on heat, and I haven't done that yet because I have to rearrange some stuff in my room, and I have not had the time, mostly not the energy, to go through and do all that. So that's
now hold on. You got them in a Rubbermaid tub, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you? I know you have an extra heat mat laying around somewhere, or just go to Petco and buy it.
I only have all the stuff. Again, I just literally haven't
to the side and plug the fucker in.
I don't want to use. I don't like the Zoom Med pads, dude. Those things sketch me out too much.
Why?
Because I've seen too many people with melted tubs and shit and burn marks on their shelves from using those things because they get so ridiculously hot that'll fry.
Yeah, but you don't get one for a 55-gallon fish tank. You get one for you get like a little 2-watt, whatever it is, for a 5-gallon, and it actually warms up a 30-gallon. You know what I mean?
I stole an Ultratherm from Jake to use for it. Like I have Ultratherm.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Have all this
use an Ultratherm.
I just haven't taken the time to actually set it all up and get it sorted out.
Damn, so you haven't put the roaches that I sent you on heat.
There it is. There it is. Oh.
They're reproducing. There's egg casings.
Well, that's because you live in South Carolina. That's why they're reproducing. But you could be buried, dude.
You're telling me things
buried in roaches.
This is the same conversation I have with myself on a weekly basis.
But
but I didn't know it was like this, dude. But I didn't know. But I didn't know it was like this, Justin. Like I
actually had the idea of taking, because I have that 4-foot setup that I had the Jansen eye in. I thought about just putting both roach pins in there and just turning on that heat panel and hooking it up to a thermostat and just cooking them in there. But that requires me to go in and clean out the Jansen eye setup that doesn't have any snakes in it.
Do you have
still haven't cleaned that out?
Do you have an extra Govee Wi-Fi plug?
Wi-Fi plug? No, I have one of the Bluetooth meters.
Oh, dude. So I turned Jake onto these. The Wi-Fi plug, man. You buy them in a 2-pack, and you could control everything from your phone. It tells you if it gets too hot.
Are you talking about the smart plug?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I have tons of those.
Yeah,
hundreds of those. Not hundreds, but I have several of those.
You have more than 5. Yeah.
I probably have like 10. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Worth every penny.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Smitty, we gotta get you dialed in on that, bro.
Yeah, dude, get an extra heat panel.
And
maybe hook that up too.
Russell is right. He's just taking care of a few dozen snakes. It's still easier than a few hundred slings. I can confidently agree with that.
Yeah, I think the numbers. Yeah, because like 200 slings and like 20 snakes.
I feel like
I don't have
or 40 snakes.
But I also feel like you're more like
how many snakes do you have?
I don't even know. but it's more than 40.
You're
I think
more
I have
likely
40
to
pounds.
play with the snake and take pictures of the snake, and than you are 200 slings that you're just tossing a cricket, tossing a
Oh
cricket.
yeah, 'cause they all look
you know
the
what I
same.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. And then if it's Crebos or blood pythons, when they poop, they really poop, and you gotta like,
Let me ask you this: how many creepers you got right now?
I got 2 Crebos right now. I got
Okay, cool.
1.1 blacktail.
And are they on paper?
No,
Good. What are they on?
just my bloods are on paper, dude.
Okay. What are the creepers on?
Sandy chip.
Nice. Good. Dude.
Sandy chip. I'll
Absorbent.
mix in some pine pellets.
Yeah.
Pellets from TSP. And I have a couple of like sterilite tubs in there with large holes drilled in them. And I fill those with like sphagnum moss, and sometimes I'll do cocoa chip in there or topsoil.
Nice.
And they'll use that as like a humidide, and then just like poop in the sandy chip, and it's like
Awesome.
not that hard. Yeah.
And you're not getting any wall art?
Oh no, I've definitely got wall art, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
For sure. It's not like every time, but I've definitely got wall art. I've got ceiling art. I've got glass art. Like, I mean,
Nice.
they shit everywhere, dude. But I mean, they're cool as hell.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Go mark on for life.
Yeah. I gotta send Justin some Crebo pictures, dude. I do love.
Send me some Crebos. I was like, please don't.
Yeah,
No, dude.
maybe-
you don't, I wouldn't. I
Maybe he
wouldn't do
would
that.
Fort Ganyasoma.
Maybe.
That's funny, Justin. Poor guy.
We love you, Smitty.
Sorry, you're doing your
Yeah.
best. I got
Really not.
Taiwan Beauty. Yeah, well, it's okay.
If it makes you feel better, I have multiple tubs that don't have animals in them that I've not cleaned out. And by tub, I mean like enclosures that I upgraded the animal to something new, and it's been months and I still haven't cleaned the old enclosure. So don't feel bad.
Yeah. Damn Smitters. It's okay.
I also have still set up. I made these really, really, what I think are really, really cool little Arizona biotopes I had for desert hairy scorpions, and they died before I could put them in there.
Jesus.
So
that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I literally had them for like 3 days, and they both just croaked. And I was like, "What the hell? Fucking wild caught!
What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell?"
Yeah. So my male Crebo is like probably 4, maybe 5 years old.
Excellent.
Probably 4 years old. He's a big dude in my.
Do you know who produced what?
Yeah, my male is from Black Pearl. He's a mottled Crebo. I got him from a dude in Massachusetts who was on a waiting list for 2 years to get this animal, and then he was like, "Yeah, dude, it's too much work." And I was like, "Oh,
quitter."
Okay. So I got it for a really good deal, and
nice.
Quarantined the hell out of him. No? Yeah, I sent Smitty some pictures. He'll he'll put it up there eventually, and yeah, he's really pretty. And then I got my female from Mike at Scattershot at White Plains, and I mean, obviously she's a screamer too.
Nice.
She's like, I don't know when she was born. I think she's close to 2, but she's like 4 seasons out. Not Crebos are a long-term project, and I'm okay with that. They're so cool to raise, and like, yeah, that's my female from Mike.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
killer looking
screamer.
Dude, it's Indiana Jones's whip.
Yeah, it's so cool. More Sumatrans. That's a Taiwan beauty.
Damn, it's a hell of a Taiwan, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. PJ. Yeah, dude, she eats medium rats.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I love the PVC pipes. That's brilliant.
Dude, PVC for Crebos is the way to be because it is so easy to hose off and sanitize.
Which you'll inevitably have to do.
Yes, with the Crebo, yes, you will. You will have to. Yeah, so that's her just kind of like hanging out. She's a little more spicy, but definitely super clean, super nice transition from gray to black. And that's my male, or it's a picture of my male. He's got really,
Dude, I need to use that for a shirt.
Yeah, dude, look at that tongue, bro. Awesome.
yeah. I mean, you're definitely welcome to.
That looks
He's
like
a
a
big
freaking
fella.
inland, dude.
Dude, they're such cobras, man. They really are.
Yeah, he's a big fella, dude.
What a beast.
Super cool.
Yeah, bro. Peak colubrid.
Yeah, they're so chill. And it's cool because I kind of feed them whatever, I feed them fish, I feed them chicken gizzards, mice. They don't really like rats, so I just kind of do rice or mice and poultry and
Man, it's for the
organ
best.
meats. Yeah,
It's totally for
yeah,
the
they
best.
don't need rats. Yeah, I give them. I had a couple blood pythons that didn't thrive for my first clutch, so I gave them to my Crebo after I
Okay.
humanely euthanized them, and
Yeah.
he ate them like spaghetti.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
True
no,
garbage disposals.
Yeah, they will literally eat whatever. He does not care.
Dude, and I'm a firm believer that no Drymarchon should ever eat a rat larger than a pup.
I don't feel like a lot of snakes shouldn't eat a rat larger than a pup.
Yeah, I see your point. But yeah, I've seen too many Drymarchon with fucked up hearts and vestigial hips because of just massive rat consumption. And dude, I love the
Straight
fact that you're
fat.
just straight fat. So
Yeah, I try to keep him lean,
Mhm.
So you want to look at that body condition, you want to see that spine.
Yeah.
Just like a blood python, you want him
Yeah.
to be good weight, but also healthy.
Yeah, for sure. Which is crazy because it's definitely something you need to learn as a Drymarchon keeper, as a blood keeper, like that fine balance of how much spine is too much spine, like
Yeah.
we joke,
Yeah.
but like seriously, how much
Mhm.
spine is too much spine? And and I think it's also crazy with Drymarchon where you can walk over and they will look emaciated, and then the minute you like go, hey, are you okay, buddy? He like turns and like turns normal again. You know what I mean? Because they kind of get like flattened. Very deceiving.
Very deceptive. Very, very deceptive. And they will just eat and eat and eat, So
For sure.
you have to kind of watch that. And it's cool with the Crebos. Like, I don't tongue feed my Crebos. And my false water cobra, I just like put food on a plate and they just eat it off the plate, and it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like it just makes life so easy.
Now, with the dries, do you ever feed a live item for like, I don't want to say enrichment, but for lack of a better synonym?
Stimulation.
Yeah.
No, I don't want them to get bit. Like if I mean, I could with my little one, because I have a couple small colonies of mice over here, but like not with my big one. There's no.
Yeah,
I'll
like
eat whatever the hell I give him.
But like I don't feed mice for that specific reason, like fighting back and stuff, but like I'll definitely put 3 or 4 live rat pups in there and just let them go ham.
Okay.
And just like because they're gonna like whether I leave 4 or 5 wrap ups on a plate or I put 4 or 5 wrap ups live, they're still going to murk them no matter what.
Yeah.
So at least this way I can like hide one in a cave, hide one behind the water bowl, and like now it's moving. They're chasing it. You know what I mean? So like it gives them a little something. And like I can't do that with chicks, because I don't think I have the heart to do that. But you see what I'm driving at.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'll hide food for sure. I'll hide food in the enclosures.
They do those pipes, man. I have to go get pipes now.
It's so easy, dude. They're so cheap. It's so easy to mount. Like Home Depot is like Lowe's. Like that's the best place to go for your pet supplies if you need to just mount stuff in your enclosure, because that PVC is so resistant to corrosion.
I will also say,
like poop.
Regardless of, obviously I did not think to use the pipes, but in the past I've had vivarium decor that was too tight and I've had snakes get stuck. So I will say, if you are going to get PVC, those listening, if you're going to get PVC pipes or any kind of tubing, make sure it's like 2 or 3 times the diameter of your critter.
Yeah.
Because like you haven't lived until you've had a Indo-Chinese spinning cobra stuck inside of the walls of a fucking resin hide box. and you have to
That's
use
happened to you?
Oh yeah, and we had to use a ball peen hammer to crack the
A
resin.
ball peen hammer.
Yeah, we had to use a ball peen hammer to like crack the resin open so the
Phil,
cobra
what?
could get out because it was stuck.
Dude, Phil, what?
Dude, I didn't know there was a hole in the inside of the resin. It was like an old Habba hut for like a tortoise, and like you reuse decor all the time. And this all of a sudden I come in and there's a bloated cobra tail sticking out of a crack, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like now it's starting to like, I mean, what we would consider turning purple, quote metaphorically turning purple. This tail is like engorged, and I'm like, this thing is stuck in there, and like you go to pick up the hide, and all you hear is like, and I'm like, oh fuck. So we put on face shields, and I tried to like
Riot gear.
I tried to smack it with like the back of a snake hook, and like that wasn't working. I was like, you know what? Screw it. So I just took a ball peen hammer. I just tick, 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 and I cracked it real quick, and the snake busted out and was like, what the fuck's going on? And it's standing up, looking at all of us, and there's like 3 of us standing around this thing. And don't do that.
What?
Always make sure that you look for holes and cracks in your synthetic decor.
Yeah, I don't know if I just like don't know if it's that deep over here. I'm using like Sterilite tubs and like PVC pipes and shit.
Dude,
like,
this was just a resin hide log for like a tortoise, and it had a crack in it that because it was like it's like hollow. The mold is like hollow on the inside, and it was just big enough for this cobra to just shimmy up in there. I'm like, oh god.
dude, that gives me anxiety.
One time, just speaking of the same thing, one time I had was it a no, it wasn't Hagen's Viper.
Oh, I thought if you said McGregor, I was be like, you son of a bitch.
But no, I mean, we've had McGregor. I've worked with McGregor before, but no, this was this was like a 4.5 foot Hagenite.
I didn't even know Hagenite got that big.
Maybe 3.5. Pushing 4.
I don't even know what that is, but that sounds crazy.
Bamboo pit viper, and it tried to. How do I phrase this? So it tried to push itself in between the panes of glass on the front of the vision cage. And I guess it couldn't, how do I phrase this? It got like its nose through and was like, oh, I can't make it. I'm going to turn around. Well, I guess the body that it used to like loop around was skinny enough to go through the glass, and it got stuck halfway through the glass. And now again, it's like almost like you put a tourniquet on the snake, and it's got like this pinch point, and now you have a viper stuck in between 2 panes of glass. Dude, very unhappy.
Dude, Phil, like what's going on down there, man?
Dude,
what we do in Florida, dude. This is a regular Saturday on Florida.
No, like, this is why you have weather stripping in between panes of glass.
And a ball peen hammer at all times.
No, I mean, I didn't have the ball peen hammer at the ready, bro. It's not part of the snake.
Dude, it wasn't strapped to your fucking leg.
No, man, Jesus.
You don't leave home without that thing on you, that ball peen hammer.
No.
Got my wallet, got my car keys,
got my peen hammer. Got my peen hammer.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
That was no bueno, bro. I felt so bad for that snake. It had to
be a resin hide,
dude. It had to have. It
South Florida.
Like, all joking aside, I feel bad that snake had to have broken ribs. It had to have. But like it ate, terrible. It mended fine. Yeah. Like stories.
That's wild, dude. I have not had to use a ball peen hammer to rescue a snake just yet. Knock on wood.
Well, that's because you're a smart individual.
Well,
I don't
know about that.
I had corns get stuck in like the holes on top of terracotta pots and stuff, but that was just like taking a flathead screwdriver and a hammer and just breaking it.
Well, like I vividly remember
very different.
We didn't want to use a screwdriver or a chisel to crack it because we didn't want to damage or injure the snake, and because we're also thinking, well, like this resin's really sharp. I don't want to cut the snake on accident from the resin. But I was like, look, if I hit the corner with a rounded hammer, a peen. Yeah. If I peen strike this resin hide on the corner, it'll crack. And it worked.
Peen strike, dude. You did a peen strike.
I peen struck it. Yes. Dude, Phil K is losing it right now. Oh God.
God, dude.
Oh, man.
Listen, this was not on my bingo card for today. Okay, I didn't think we'd be talking about fucking ball peen hammers.
Just peen.
Just,
Just beans.
oh, dude, you're unhinged. That's literally out of pocket, dude. I don't even know what to say about that.
Man, I'm trying to think of some other unique
Ball peen
scenarios.
hammer stories. Yeah,
Nah,
what the
yeah,
fuck,
no.
dude? I might have to buy
Dude,
one
I
just
broke
in
into my
case,
house
bro.
and I broke out my ball peen hammer.
Oh man.
Needless to say, his resin was cracked.
Yeah. And this is why you always have an escape-proof room. This is why.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, I got a really not good story. Always check your decor for cracks, holes, fissures, if you will. But
A fissure,
also,
yep.
check your enclosures. People oftentimes reuse enclosures from previous projects or previous pets or whatever, or they buy enclosures secondhand, and there is a abnormality, a defect, or dare I say, an escape point in your enclosure. Well, I had a very good friend who was influential in teaching me venomous stuff. I will start the story by saying that the snake never truly escaped. The room is escape proof, and the way that the house is structured, there was never an accident, never an issue. But he put a green mamba in a vision cage that he did not know had a hole in the screening.
That's tough. That's a tough.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
and I come over to help him do some cleaning or feeding or whatever, and we go in, and sometimes you leave the door open because you're like walking in and out. Maybe you're like refilling water containers or what have you. But we do a damn good job of keeping the door shut behind us. Well, I walk in the room and he's got like the container with like the frozen thawed rats, and we're going to start feeding. And I always like shut the door behind me, right? I make sure it's unlocked. That way I can open it, or someone on the outside can open it. And then I put my 2 hooks that I had in my hand down. And as I'm putting the hooks down, my buddy goes, "Oh shit, man, he's not in there." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, cool."
Well,
Long story short, the mamba escaped out the back of this hole, but because they're so elusive and arboreal, it went up to the next vision cage and was nested in between the 2 cages. So we literally just very carefully lifted the other cage out of the way. It slowly started to slither, and I literally just took a single hook and I just scooped it up very calmly and just slid it back in its enclosure, and then, into a trash can. And then we wound up making a whole nother enclosure, and he had to like get epoxy and fill in the hole and all that crap. But that's why you got to check your cages off Craigslist.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's never good. I'm good.
Yeah. Like I said,
That's
the
worse.
snake,
Yeah.
the snake never, really escaped, but yeah, that could have been very, very bad had we not taken the precautions that we take, So,
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
I think mambas are almost like pressure sensitive in that way, where it's like if you're forceful and aggressive and quick, you're gonna get the equal reaction.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
They're envious.
Yeah. Well, speaking of peens, you want to talk about some other peds?
Yeah.
Pill
We can talk
pop
about some
pill.
peds.
Come on, ped boy.
Yeah. We'll talk about some peds, dude. What do you want to talk about?
My cousin's in the chat. He goes, "Bala bala bala, the tale of 2 Phils." Dude, you want me to send the pictures and videos you sent me?
You can throw those up there if you want, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Does Smitty do you have them, Smitty, or no?
Smitty's got a lot.
I don't know what I have anymore.
Many freaking bastard, dude. I will. I'll Facebook you some more shit, Justin, because you.
Well, you sent me some earlier, but I don't. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I sent you a bunch on Facebook. There's a couple of centipede things on Facebook, dude.
Yeah. Here's one. Bam.
Boom.
My
Look
White
at that.
beard, dude. One of my
Oh
white
my
beards,
God.
dude.
Is that a white beard? I completely guessed.
That's a white beard, dude.
Damn.
That animal, I believe, is actually with Kara. That's Betty White.
Betty Whitebeard.
Betty White. Yeah. I
What,
think I
all
have
right,
like
so for those listening, we're looking at a large species of scolopendra, I would imagine.
yes.
It is bright neon reddish orange with black bands on the segments and radioactive yellow antennae.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pretty accurate description, Phil. I've got to give you that. Justin,
What-
I'm sending you some absolute heat here.
What species is this? Do we know?
That is Scolopendra species whitebeard. That is an undescribed species of Scolopendra from Vietnam, I believe.
Nice.
They get freaking huge, man. My biggest one is probably as thick as a corn snake, and she is one of the other pictures I sent you, Justin. The one of her eating all that baby food. She's huge.
Secrets.
I won't lie. The first time he sent me a picture with that, I thought it was like raw chicken breast. I'm like, dude, you're an animal.
Yeah. Well, dude, I feed him chicken hearts, chicken gizzards,
Yeah.
pinkies, frozen thawed, obviously, nothing live. I fed some big roaches before I fed cat food. I've got a video of one eating cat food that I'm sending Justin. Justin, I'm sending you a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm pulling them up.
Yeah. No, just, take your time, I'm just,
Being
so I
sarcastic.
really want to figure out the whitebeards. That's one of my Java blacks. That thing is crazy.
So cool.
They're
man.
wicked fast. Yeah.
Do
I
you
honestly
know?
think I'd rather deal with mamas than those fucking things, if we're being honest.
I
I
was
got
telling-
4 of those right now.
I was telling him earlier, like they're too quick, man. It's too unpredictable too. Do you know where in Java they're from?
Yeah, Mount Merapi.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another big whitebeard I got, and she ate a full grown roach, and then tonight, and then she loves baby food. She loves frog legs. I've given her fuzzies. She's munching them, and this is some courtship I got. So that is the male. That is an orange leg Dihani courtship. So that is the female sniffing the male's booty hole, his terminal legs. And he's trying to get her to follow. So that male right there actually unfortunately passed after this pairing. His name was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson gave it his all in this pairing video, and he was able to successfully pair with this female, and then he died. Males only get X amount of sperm webs. It takes a lot of energy out of him, and I paired him 2 or 3 times, and then he wasn't in great shape when he came in. I got him to eat. He nutted a couple times, made a couple jizz webs, and then just croaked. That's what happened, man.
Now, do you feel like if you'd only paired him maybe once, he would have maybe been able to pull through, or do you think it was inevitable because of his size and age?
So he had all right. So I don't know. In the book, Captive Husbandry and Reproduction of Chilopodra by Oren McGonigal, however the hell you say his last name. McGonigal. There's a part of the book on injuries and stuff, and unfortunately Mike Tyson had what looked like some pretty serious hematomas.
Okay.
Towards the middle and upper segments on his body, and he never molted for me, even though I fed the shit out of him, because what I wanted to do was push him to molt so that those would heal, and he just never did, dude. And he just got laid, man. He just got laid and died. I actually have him in a jar in my closet.
That's good, man. He served his honorable purpose, and
yeah. That's actually Prison Michelle is that female.
All of the mics at Phil's house get honorably discharged.
Nice.
Yeah. So he was able to pair her in that pipe right there. He laid pipe in that pipe, Phil. So, yeah, I believe there's a picture
Almost
of the
spit
pipe.
out my soda.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Real quick,
that's the pipe.
While we're talking about piping
Look
and
at that
pipes,
pipe. You like my pipe?
That's a great looking pipe, bro.
Thank you.
While we're talking about piping down pipes,
What?
do you mind recapping? I know we talked about it in previous arachnid stuff, but like,
Yeah.
do you mind giving the listeners a quick synopsis as to the actual, I would say, insemination process?
Wow. So I'm not an expert, but what I've been able to observe and what's described in that book that I mentioned is basically the male is going to like lead the female, get her to follow him into an area with like a ceiling, like
Is
a
this is
black
via
alley.
yeah, this is via hormonal central.
chemo
Okay.
reception, I would
Nice.
say.
Nice.
And so you can use a piece of cork bark like leaned up against the side of something. You can use a pipe. I use a cork round too, anything like that. And once she's following him and into it, like if Smitters, if you go back to like the first video of like that female who was like, yeah, right there, you want to just play that. So she's like, she could kill him. That's what we're looking to avoid, right? Is just senseless death here, and that's happened to me. I've lost a couple of centipedes, but she's
R.I.P.
really
Mike.
into him. Yeah, Michael Sarah, rip, too soon, R.I.P. So he's trying to lead her into like that cork round right there, or one of those pipes, and then once she's waiting at the entrance of that, he'll make a sperm web. And at some point, I did send you a couple of videos of the jizz webs, Smitty, if you want to. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know what direction. There's one. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know.
It's the worst playground.
Oh, okay. That's after they did it. You might have to keep scrolling. There's some better. Yeah. Okay. Right here. So you can see the male's spinning organ right there. So that's an orange-legged Dihani male exposing his spinning organs and spinning the sperm web. And the female is the centipede closest to the camera, and she's waiting. So if you look, there's like a weird yellow cone sticking out of the male's ass. That is his cloaca and his spinning organs, and he's spinning that shit. And she's fucking waiting for him. Now, she could kill his ass, and she hasn't. And usually you'll tell. Or in my experience, right, when I've tried pairings when it doesn't work, boy do they hate each other. Real quick. So yeah, it's usually pretty apparent. And she was down to clown.
How is she? So she's going to walk through the webs.
Yeah, she is, and she's gonna walk through. She might even eat the sperm web, but she's also gonna receive, like, she's gonna pick it up with her cloaca.
Okay.
And then in one of the pictures, I believe I sent Smitty, it's a picture of, well, that's my man-eater Dihani female. That's like fucking 11 inches. She's nuts. That was my first centipede ever. Yeah, it's a big one.
Wow.
Oh, that's that white beard, I think, is laying eggs right now, but I'm not sure. She is literally the thickness of a corn snake, Phil. That is a woman.
Dude,
that is a woman, dude.
That is thick with 3 C's.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Frank Selma for really hooking me up. Oh, this is it right here. This is a good one.
You said she's laying right now, or she already?
I think so. I mean, she's making. See that web, Phil?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the jizz web right there.
How
and if you look,
expanded
there's a hole in it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, because she walked through it.
Oh, okay. So it completely covers, like almost like a tractor spider. It completely covers like a screen. Yeah.
And she's gonna walk through it and accept it. Like she'll eat some, it'll get on her body, and then she'll accept some with her cloaca. And so usually when that happens, I leave the female in the sex dungeon for like a couple hours.
I feel like you also sent me this video and I looked at it, but I didn't realize what I was looking at. That's incredible.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
That's absolutely incredible.
It's pretty cool. That's one of my multi-dens.
How I want to say disdained. How like fat do they get on the sides from being full of eggs?
They get pretty big. They get pretty big. It's not as apparent. It's not as apparent as like a python, but they get pretty big. And they start to be more cryptic. And I just kind of feed them and keep them warm till they stop eating. Then they're gonna burrow, and I just leave them the hell alone.
Yeah.
I'll send Smitty this video, but my female whitebeard, the big one that one right there, she blocked off all of her cork, like the whole thing.
Really?
She dug a huge hemicircular burrow. I saw her, dude, because I offered her food and she was out and being super active, but she was just moving earth and digging and piling it up around the sides of that huge piece of cork. And she made a giant burrow, and it's egg season right now in Vietnam. So I'm really either she's molting or she's gonna lay, and I don't know. I was talking to Frank about it, and he feels like she may lay, but we'll see.
That's a huge centipede, man. Jesus.
Yeah, she's huge, dude. I got big hands, man.
Yeah.
And that's her eating some baby food. She's loving it.
Incredible.
I know.
The secret is Gerber.
Yeah, dude. Gerber only. We're sponsored. Fulvius is sponsored by Gerber.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Just
yeah,
going
I
to
feed
feed 'em.
him a variety of stuff. A lot of bugs. A lot of. Oh, okay, right here, Phil. Look. So you see how you can see the pieces of the sperm web on the cloaca right there between the terminal legs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that tells me that it was a successful copulation because she took the sperm. That is a successful copulation.
That's usually how it works.
Very nice. And is she only using the terminal legs, or is it kind of like
No, dude, she pops her butthole out. She
Okay.
accepts it. Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know if the terminal legs put it to her or
No.
okay.
No.
So this is I don't want to get too graphic, but this is almost like the how do I phrase this without getting canceled on YouTube? The extending of a cervix in certain mammalian species to gather semen. If that makes sense.
I guess
Trying
so.
to say it as PG so that YouTube doesn't freak the fuck out. But yeah.
Yeah.
We can say the word jizz, but if I say anything else, they're going to lose their minds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that's an accurate comparison.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, man. I had no idea this was like this.
Yeah. And that's a centipede eating cat food.
Yeah.
So awesome. And it is super fascinating to me that the centipedes have so much. What's the word I'm looking for? There is a definitive courtship process, just like scorpions and most spiders. And
Yeah.
I would have never thought that. That's incredible.
Dude, it's so cool. It's so cool, Phil, because I have a couple of males. I have a couple of males that would bang a hose. They would bang a hose. And as soon as I put them in with the female, like they start to walk different and they start to move differently. Yeah.
That's incredible.
And I can tell if she's going to be receptive because either she's down to clown or she'll just swing. She'll just swing at him.
Yeah.
Like they use their terminal legs a lot. They're always like flaring him and stuff. And then she'll try to kill his ass and eat him.
I was going to say, if she's not having it, if it's a not tonight deer type of scenario, how much time do you have to extract him?
Quick as possible because she'll kill his ass.
Okay.
Someone's going to get eat. But
you have a few seconds, dare I say minutes.
It's minutes, dude.
Okay.
Like I'll put him in there and I'll see how she's acting.
Okay.
And like I'll be there with tongs, or like a lot of times other people are there. You know what I mean? Just to like, make sure, like, because when they start to fight, they will start to really.
Yeah,
fight.
you're refereeing.
Yeah. It's a contact sport for sure. So this is the dirt here, and so I have not disturbed this enclosure. I haven't touched this enclosure since I took this video. Okay, so she did this. I saw it, and I was like, okay, back corner of the snake room, dark, warm, moist. See you in a month.
And how long ago was this?
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
So did you like set a reminder on your phone or?
No, I'll look at the video and look at the details as to when I took it. Yeah, it was March 12th. Okay. So yeah, I'll check on it late October because she'll eat her eggs if I disturb her.
Oh wow, no shit.
Yeah, they seem very sensitive to that.
Super sensitive. I thought Prison Michelle was a boy. I thought Prison Michelle was my boy, and she ate her eggs. I looked
Man.
at her and she was laying them, and she fucking ate them. So that was good.
So
So
that blue ring I sent you a picture of on eggs, that thing, I opened the container to give it crickets, and it was just had a ball of eggs, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's crazy. And like, I remember her letting go and it sitting there, and then her coming back to it, and they hatched. And I scooped individual solo cup delis, and I wound up getting rid of all the babies and her, but
yep.
she was obviously wild caught.
hmm
But that's interesting to me that you say you leave them completely undisturbed, because obviously there's a different species, what have you. But dude, I would check on her all the time, and like she just sat there with her eggs.
Some
I
are
just got
like that,
lucky.
some are
Yeah,
not, and
I
I'm
just got
just
lucky.
not. I'm not gonna do that with that
Oh
white
yeah,
beard,
I blame
dude.
you.
Oh my god, I have quite a few white beards, but no males, no confirmed boys, and that's what I'm really looking for is
Yeah.
the confirmed boys. Because right now I just have huge females, like big females, and there's a chance they've been paired. There's a very good chance they've been paired, but supposedly whitebeards are fairly fecund and easy to reproduce. They key out of subspinipes. They're subspinipes, so it shouldn't be rocket science. If I could just find a dude, I could get him laid for sure.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that whole subspinipes, however you want to pronounce it, suspines, whatever.
whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah,
I genuinely feel like, obviously we know there's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of work that we don't even know where to begin.
Mhm.
But I like the fact that it has evolved so much over the past decade or so,
Mhm.
and it's not just the big, scary, disposable, creepy crawly pet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People are
yeah,
actually putting some thought behind it.
yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah, there's
awesome.
definitely some people doing some work.
Yeah, man.
Still not a lot,
Not
but
a lot.
I think
No,
I
but
think it's slowly but steadily growing.
yeah, Dritz has been a real big help, just like giving me opportunities to get centipedes, putting me in touch with the right people. He himself doesn't know anything like centipede. He's not a centipede breeder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's really given me a good opportunity, good
He's got the right
opportunities to get some
connections to get
centipede.
them.
Yeah, exactly. So that's been really helpful, and hopefully I've only got 3 successful copulations from orange leg Jahanis, but I've been pretty busy and I haven't. A bunch of my centipedes are in molt right now. A bunch of my yellow legs are in molt right now, and a bunch of my males are in molt. So I'm in like a weird in between period, because when I got, Kara sent me a bunch of animals. I got a bunch of animals from Dritz. I bought a bunch of centipedes. Mike and I bought some centipedes from Frank. I fed all these animals super heavy, and they got a bunch of food, a bunch of water. There's been some serious barometric pressure swings in the area. So, a lot of them, I would say a good 50 to 60% of them are hunkered down for molt. And, I try to be really intentional with pairing. I don't like to rush it because animals can get killed by each other. So if I'm going to pair centipedes, I like to watch the entire interaction and I like to have the time to do so. I'm not, cleaning snake shit and watching centipedes pair. I'm sitting there with 2 pairs of rubber tip tongs and a flashlight and the bottle of water. You know what I mean? And I'm watching the
Video camera.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if shit hits the fan, it happens really quick. And if they start fighting, someone's getting eaten or dying. Like they don't chill out. They have no chill.
Yeah.
And then
Are
if
you
you do get a successful copulation after the male makes his sperm web, dude, he tries to flee as far and as quick as possible and recover. Yeah, because she'll kill his ass. So you need to get him out. And I let him, I give him some food. I usually give him some frog legs or some baby food, something high calorie, because he just, um, put
dumped
a
his
lot
load?
of,
Yeah.
yeah, he jumped. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I try to, give him some like birthday cake, a little bit of a victory cake, and then
Yeah.
when after the
Some
males are
electrolytes.
successful with their pairings, Phil, dude, they're so weak. Like they're so
Really?
tired. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. The original Mike. So I named all my male centipedes after this guy from the Discord, Mike, who lives really close to me. He's, Mike from TA is the homie. Um,
Shout out,
Smitty
Mike.
knows him. Yeah, shout out Mike. But he's really trying to get into centipedes as well, and he actually owns 2 of the Java Blacks. I just have him here at my house because I keep him alive. But he owns 2 of them, and I'm giving him I've given him my Astacorum, my Arizona Polymorphas, and he has a group of 6 of those Borneo Blues, those Ethmostigmas, like what you sent me, Phil.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to kind of figure him out, and I'm going to give him some of my Tahani. I'm, hopefully going to show him how to set up a sex dungeon, and kind of get him really pairing stuff. And I would like to be drowning in centipedes so that I can send them to other people and they can be raising centipedes for me,
Yeah.
when they're mature, I can, teach people how to pop them, or I can pop them myself, or, something like that.
How big are the polys?
Polys weren't huge.
No.
They were like, maybe like this.
Yeah.
But they're broodmating hard now. I haven't seen them in months, dude. So they'll come out when they're ready. They do this every year. So they're fine. They're in good health.
Nice.
They're both New Mexico locality polys.
That's cool. That's one of the few centipedes I've seen in the wild, man. So that's cool. They kind of hit home for me.
Polys are sweet, dude. It definitely doesn't do it for me. I like the Asian shit. And then I do have some Galapagos.
Nice.
Again, another gift from a very good friend.
Very cool.
But my Galapagos, dude, they got here and they've been in molt. Haven't seen them since.
Really?
So yeah,
Do you think it was
they all
like
dug
air
in.
travel or?
No, they ate good before they came here, and I hydrated them, and they settled in and they got happy. And when I see them, I'll feed them. They'll get food.
Nice.
Eventually, and
good stuff.
Yeah. So I have so many Dihanis, and I'm really kind of using those as like training wheels.
Yeah.
Trying to like figure them out.
I feel like they're also more forgiving than a lot of other species too. Like maybe not in the pairing department, the breeding
Margin
department.
for error is
but like I feel like that they're more robust of a species than some of the other.
They're pretty robust. Yeah. I would agree. I have some smaller stuff too. I have some Arizona Scolopendra viridis.
Nice.
And those are really cool. I hardly ever see them. They're super fossorial and cryptic. And I only know one person who was able to pair them. That dude Matt Shulk. Shout out to Matt, who was on AN. He cohabbed him, and he was able to get some babies. But mine are like tiny, dude. They're like this big now. So hopefully, in the future, that's something I can do. I can cohab them eventually, and maybe get some babies. But really, my goal right now is to get those Java Blacks and to get some freaking whitebeard plings, dude. I love the whitebeards. They're so robust. They're so large.
This is a great looking animal, man. They really are.
They're so cool. Like sometimes, Phil, I'll go in my snake room at night, and they're in 20-quart tubs, 20-quart sterilite tall tubs. It's a decent sized tub, dude. And they're standing up straight and pushing on the lid of the tub.
Oh, that's awesome.
So cool.
That's
so
awesome.
cool. Oh yeah, dude.
I use 19 quarts for rock rattlers. So I know exactly, like I think the ones you're talking about is like half an inch taller than mine. So I know exactly what, like that's like that.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. It's a big Yeah. It's super cool, dude. And I was feeding them. I was feeding big ass roaches before I came on, and it was just like it's so cool to watch them eat. Just like,
and they leave the carapace, don't they?
Yeah, usually with the roaches, they flip them over and they just like eat the stomach and the innards and leave kind of the
husk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool, man. So cool. So creepy, but so cool.
Oh, it's so cool, dude.
There was one photo that I forgot to send you. I gotta grab it real quick. I'll send it to Smitty so that one of us can throw it up on the screen. But so I was leaving Daytona in, oh geez, it had to be like 2009, maybe 2008, something like that. And my buddy Jay got a box of imports from somebody. I don't remember who. And he's like taking delis out. He's not a bug guy. And he's taking delis out and he's like, okay, like red-eyed tree frogs and, you know, I don't even know, fat-tailed geckos, whatever. And then at the very bottom, he goes, oh my God. And he throws the box down. And it was a little tiny deli cup. And it was a scolopendra. And it just said China tiger.
Yeah.
And
Chinese tiger centipedes,
dude,
maybe some Dahani, maybe some mutilans, something like that.
so he's like, I don't want that thing, get away from me. So I took it and I had it for probably, I don't know, maybe a year or two, and then it rolled. But let me see if I still have that photo. Oh man, where is
Yeah, I gotta send Smitty more centipede pictures, dude. I don't know how many more pictures of centipedes I have.
Countless.
Yeah, I got some Galapagos I can send you.
Yeah, this thing is killer, man.
One of my Thai flame legs. This is one of my males eating a frog leg.
So again, please forgive the horrible cell phone picture from 2009, but I'm gonna try and zoom in and see if I can show the legs a little bit. Let me see if I can screenshot that for a second.
Yeah, let's see.
Are you pulling it up or am I pulling it up?
I can. It's up to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it so that we can actually see it zoomed in and we don't have to zoom in on there. I'm trying to rotate this. Save photo. Okay. And then technical difficulties. Okay. That's there. All right. You want me to put it up?
Yeah.
Let
Okay.
me see.
Go for it.
Yeah, you probably have a better chance of it looking better on your end.
Okay. So screen share. Now, what do you know if there's a actual species name now or no? Because back then it was just subspecies.
Oh man, I can't. I mean,
so I know it's, but that's why I zoomed in with this to show you the actual.
it looks like a Hainanum, but I don't know, dude. Yeah, Chinese tiger. That should be Hainanum.
Yeah, and then somebody told me that I guess they have a way of delivering venom in the tips of their legs. So
yeah, that's not true. That's not true. It's just the jaws.
It was conveyed to me that they do like a rubbing, and they'll rub their mouth parts on their legs, and then as they're walking on you, they're depositing fragments of venom, and that's why people get like an itchy rash sensation, kind of like, you know, tarantula hairs or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true that is because I never fucking picked the thing up, but dude, that
I don't know how true that is either, just because I know that they can only inject venom from their jaws.
Yeah.
But that looks like a Hainanum to me. I'm also definitely not an expert, nor do I keep that species just yet.
Yeah.
I plan on it in the future.
And this was in a 6-inch deli cup, just to give you size.
Yeah, so I mean that's like definitely a good sized pea, and it was definitely pissed off. So, yeah, that's super awesome. I love you a good centipede. And that's definitely like the kind of centipede that I like to.
It's super unique, man.
I like the Southeast Asian stuff.
Yeah. So do you have any other species that you are looking forward in the future? Maybe some stuff from people over the pond, or, you know, some U.S. native stuff you want to do some field collecting?
In terms of Scolopendra?
Yeah. Or I mean anything really, but yeah, definitely Scolopendra.
trying to think. I really would like to. The Hynotum are definitely on my list. Those are really cool centipedes, right?
Mhm.
Especially the black, and I believe they're sexually dimorphic as well, which is
Oh, really?
awesome.
That's cool. That's super
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I believe I don't I don't know enough to tell the difference. Um, but I'm sure if I looked it up, I could find it. I know that um, in the U.S., Harrows are pretty cool. Those are definitely something I've considered. But right now I'm focused on learning the Southeast Asian stuff. I have a ton of centipedes. I just need to pair them. Like straight up, I need stuff to line up.
Yeah.
In terms of like things molting, things not molting. Um, I also need a male whitebeard. Like that is a big. For some reason, I've just only been able to find females, and that's I don't know why. I don't know why that
And
is.
how do you determine sex on those animals?
I pop their genitals.
And how do you restrain them to do so?
I ask nicely. I say, "Hey, listen, can I just like finger pop your asshole?" No, I drown them. Usually, I put them in some cold ice water, and I wait till they stop moving. They go unconscious. Then I just pop them like a snake. That's actually Justin's favorite part about centipedes is the popping the asshole.
Popping.
Finger popping each
Yeah.
other's assholes.
Justin loves finger popping each other's assholes.
Quit
That's
fucking with
his
Korean
favorite.
Jesus. He's got shit to do.
He's got
Korean
Korean
shit.
Yeah.
He busy.
Busy
He
with
busy
Korean
with
shit.
Korean shit. Yeah. No, that's an excellent reference, dude.
We're
That's
fucking with Korean
exceptional.
Jesus.
You got me, bro. The finger popping each other's
Finger
assholes.
popping each other's assholes.
Oh man.
He busy with Korean shit.
Man, yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah.
So if I
I
catch you some feather tails by me, would you want them or no?
so I need the long jeps by you. I have some
'Cause I got-
Florida Keys Scolopendra alternans. I have 2 plings.
Nice.
I need more of those. So
Okay.
I need you to go to catch the long
So,
jeps. It's like a
I think I have a spot for them. I have a spot
Yeah.
for feather tails if you want them. I've actually got 2 different spots, one in Miami, one in Broward. And then,
Give me some of them Florida whip scorpions, dude.
dude, I can't.
dude. Well, I'm pretty sure I can find well, I know someone who knows a spot. Let's just say that.
And then there's also a Florida blue that is by me. But I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
those are Viridis. That's
related.
very similar to the Arizona Viridis that I have, and it's not that I don't want that. It's just like
He doesn't want it.
well,
It's not that I don't want it.
yeah. I just the long jeps or the Florida Keys giant the alternans that would really kind of sprinkle my donuts the most because those are pretty cool.
Well, definitely send me pictures of what you're looking for, and then if you have some general regional area, because
I'm
I
just
love
gonna
the
tell you where to go.
Okay,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna have to
sounds good.
just ask someone that I know, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you could just go over here," and I'll just be like, "Oh, I'll just tell Phil," and then
Sweet.
I don't know how you just gotta be careful, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you're wearing. I wouldn't touch them.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'll bring a appropriate PPE.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. The mint legs are cool, but they don't tickle my fancy like the whitebeards or some of the other Asian stuff.
Okay.
Out of your mind.
I am. I'm gonna send Justin some centipedes too eventually.
Nice.
That's the goal.
I didn't ask for this. Just so
Mr. Black says
Yeah.
you need to bring your ass to Daytona.
Yeah, I'm working on it, dude. Trust me.
Good.
I'm working very hard on that. That's something that I would hopefully
Work harder.
we'll be doing. Yeah, I know. Hopefully it's gonna happen. It's definitely in the works. I think that are there centipedes in Daytona? Do they find that shit there? Is that something they could find there? You find there?
Like, you mean for sale or like in the neighboring
No,
area?
in the like, are they crawling around there, dude?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, I'm sure
Not
there
to your
is
knowledge,
some
yeah.
species, but like I
Right.
don't know specifically of like a, what do they call it? Treasure Coast scolopendra, like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But still, just Daytona, because there will be bugs to be had along with
Yeah, and then we could cuddle too, something like
for
that.
sure.
I
Bro.
need to figure
Yeah.
out.
Give me
I
old
got-
how's your father.
I saved that last white eye molt that I have. Walter White Eye, the lone whip spider I have.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that thing's whack, dude.
I don't know if you can tell by their molts as far as male or female. I don't know. Not that it really matters because I don't really plan on breeding them. Just out of curiosity. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. That's
I need to hit up Nick and ask him.
Yeah, that's like above my.
Those things are so freaking cool, though, man.
I have no clue, dude.
Now,
that little bit.
not to shift gears on you, but somebody made a joke earlier in the group chat about cock's eye. I didn't know if that was a sexual innuendo or if you actually had cock's eye.
Both.
Yeah, I have cock's eye.
Nice.
He has a cock's eye.
I have 2.2 cock's eye.
Your cock's eyes are banded?
They're stripes.
Nice.
I gotta send Justin pictures of my cock's
He got them
eye,
from
dude.
formerly Boca Joe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I gotta hit that guy up. I haven't talked to him forever.
Where's let me see this here. Where are these cock's eye at, man? Yeah, they are Smitters. I just sent you that their video and that their picture.
You sure did.
Are those mice in the background, Smitty?
Oh, can you hear them? Yeah, they're fighting.
Yeah.
I got some extra males that have to go.
Oh, nice.
Damn, boy.
They got to get relocated to heaven.
Is that an unbroken dorsal stripes?
Yes, sir.
Mother of God.
Yeah, Boca Joe produced that animal, dude.
So nice.
Shout out to Joe for Meteoric Serpents.
So nice.
Yeah. No, it's a goodie, dude. It's a
it almost looks fake.
I know, right?
Crazy.
It's like a rubber toy from the the gift shop at the zoo.
Now, believe it or not, that animal is a savage.
Nice.
It loves food.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
So nice.
They are cool. That's a rabbit hole I purposefully try to avoid.
Yeah, man. Dude, like them and fucking Mollendorfi, and I'm not set up, man.
Mollendorfi get big and they're really tough to get started. Cock's eye, it's a little different. They'll eat live and then you can tease feed them. And yeah. Rat snakes are cool, dude. I got Taiwans too, man. I can send Smitters my Taiwans, dude.
Dude, your Taiwan's fucking diesel, man.
Oh, yeah. PJ Khan produced my female. So this is my male. And then my female is that. Here, let me see. That's my male sending, and then I'll send you a video. My female is the second video that's sending in the. Yeah, I really like the yellows, dude. They're gonna be pretty serious.
You got great contrast on those animals too. Look at that.
Yeah, that was produced by a local dude. That's my male, Jim Leahy. He's on the liquor.
Oh, Jim Leahy.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P. Leahy. R.I.P.
Yeah, bro. Rip Leahy. Yeah, he's a screamer, dude.
It's a world of shit.
Randy?
Some goddamn hamburgers.
Yeah, there's Leahy again, dude. Just vibing.
Bro.
Ugh.
That back end, bro.
Yeah, he's fine as hell.
God. Dude, where's the Geiger counter, man? That fucking thing is glowing.
It just eats anything. Doesn't need any heat. Just so simple to keep. It's stupid.
Oh my
Taiwans are sick. Taiwans are sick. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
just
That would
such
be a cool
cool-
species to see in the wild.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. They get eaten by king cobras all the time, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Everything does, right?
Yeah.
Everything in Asia that shares a range is there to be king cobra.
Yes, sir. I sent you another one of the female too, Smitty. She's super yellow. Yeah, right there. She's wicked yellow.
That enclosure's too small, Phil.
It's the humid hide.
Animal abuser.
I know, dude. I'm
Look, he's like,
awful.
what the fuck, dude? Like, why are you touching
Someone discipline me, dude. Please.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I know. Screamer.
almost green?
Screamer, dude.
That's good.
Yeah. Just for Chia. Yeah. Yeah, we love Taiwanese beauty snakes here. If you look here over my shoulder, there's my centipede sex dungeon right here.
Nice.
Ready to
There
go.
it is.
The infamous sex dungeon.
Yeah.
So, all right. So then going back to the fetish factories of Scolopendra.
Sure.
What now are you having? How do I phrase this?
Sure.
A,
Talk to me.
Question number one. Question number
Mhm.
one. The
Question number one.
Question number one.
Hello.
Listener number one. Do you like? Okay. Do you find that they're making those membrane webs that the female is going to pass through? Right. Is
The
there
jizz web, yeah.
Jizz web. Is there multiple jizz webs in that cylinder, or is it one jizz web at the end?
It's one jizz web at the end, and then
Okay.
I'll leave the female in there with the sperm web for a couple hours, if not overnight. She'll take it up with her cloaca. Sometimes she'll even
Right.
eat it. Then after I separate her, I will clear the rest of that sperm web. If it is not eaten, I will wash it out.
He will eat it.
Okay.
I will not eat it. I have never eaten a centipede sperm web. That I can go on the record and say that.
Glad we cleared that up because some of us.
For
Thank
the record, the sperm was not consumed orally.
So then my next question is: are you keeping the Eco Earth or Cocoa Husk or whatever's in the sex dungeon? Are you keeping that for all the same individual
It's topsoil.
pairings?
Topsoil.
Or are you completely stripping it because of pheromones and stuff floating?
So when I was really doing a learn, and I left some centipedes in there that didn't like each other because I thought they liked each other, but they didn't like each other. I really missed that social cue.
They waited experts out of the room. And they're like,
Yeah, they killed each other and they scattered bits. One of my males scattered bits of the female everywhere and like
Jesus.
decapitated her. So I changed the substrate because there was literally centipede parts in it.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. Maybe I could. Hannes was saying that, dude. He was like, dude, you should change your sex dungeon substrate. But he said it in a much more professional German way. And I was
Of
like,
course.
oh, you're probably right.
I mean, he's a cunning linguist.
Yeah, I mean, he's a professional German. You know, I just literally have wood and pipes in a fuck box and the centipedes.
He stayed at the Holiday Inn Express one night.
Yeah.
Well, so then my next question is: do you have aspirations of making multiple sex dungeons for multiple species? So, like, do you have one box that's for the whitebeards? Do you have one box that will be for the Javans? Like,
so here's what I'll tell you.
themed rooms.
Yeah,
I've double fisted sex dungeons before. I have.
Okay.
I've had two going on at the same
rough.
time.
Okay.
And I was eating Taco Bell at the same time. So
God,
I just
you're
want
such
you
a
to
sexual tyrannosaurus.
absolute fucking animal over here.
Dude,
We're
just a
sick in the head. You can ask Dritz about it. You can literally ask Dritz about it. It was fucked. With the whitebeards and the Javas, I'm gonna get a bigger sex dungeon because those bastards need more space to get away from each other. The Javas, dude, I've never seen an animal move like that in my life. Okay, I don't have experience with like venomous shit, but those creepy fuckers are quick. And
What's
the
that
whitebeards
one-
are just huge.
What's that one black tarantula that is a crazy web maker and that's always on social media, like on TikTok and Instagram, because it's fast as fuck? And like
Probably
I
some
thought,
macrothelly or linothelly or
I
something.
think it was macrothelly, yeah. And like there's like the
Yeah.
one guy, he always feeds it like a orange dubia or something, and it like teleports on screen. You know what I'm talking about?
That or
Yeah, I
some
know
sort
exactly what
of
you're talking about.
Phyllobrachys or something.
No,
Yeah, dude.
it's a true spider. It's a
Yeah.
macrothelly.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I think it is macrothelly, and like
Yeah.
it teleports.
Yeah.
Dude, those dravins are like that, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. They anytime I do stuff with them, I put their tub in a tub.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if they somehow get out, they're double contained.
Yeah.
I also don't hold my centipedes. Don't do that.
Yeah.
What a freak.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
How are you supposed to get followers on Instagram if you're not holding them, Phil?
You're right,
And
Justin. You're right.
letting them bite you, and you would just sit there and watch them do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd have to call out of work.
Oh my god!
I would not be able to work.
Someone posted that in the Iraq Nerds chat the other day. Someone
It was me.
sat there.
That was
you?
literally me.
Really just sat there
Yes.
and let, I don't know. What
Yes,
it
that was me.
Let them bite them. Like watch.
That
them
was
do
me.
it.
Yes, it was a Peruvian white leg centipede. And then their
And then
hand flew up like a fucking balloon.
Don't
Yeah,
do
that
this,
was me,
guys.
dude.
Bad idea. It's like no shit. I could have told you that. And I ain't never.
Dude, Keller had some choice words. Keller had some choice words. That's what I'll say.
Dude, how
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever let like you know the people like let their hog nose chew on them. Like forget the venom aspect. Like why would you let that happen? Like we've all been bit by pet snakes, you know what I mean? But like
The
California
mechanical
kings, they can bite
damage
you.
from one
Yeah.
of those centipedes would be brutal, Phil.
Yeah.
Like absolutely brutal. Some
Yeah.
of the whitebeards, like that's supposedly one of the worst bites you can get is a
Yeah,
whitebeard.
I can imagine.
We have that Vietnamese shit, dude. It's bad
so
news bears.
that hardwood guy I sent you a picture of. I'm gonna talk about it on air because I don't care. It's been many, many years. And if anybody knows the people that I'm gonna talk about, then rock and roll. Let's put the pieces together. But there was a local bug guy. He was an older gentleman and he went by the name of Satellite Rob. And Satellite Rob, he's no longer with us. He passed away. And from what I've gathered, no one in the bug community locally to me or like reptile community knew why he died. He was obviously an older guy. He seemed in great health, but he had a diesel collection of Scolopendra and true spiders and God knows what. But he had like 7 or 8 hardwood guy. And general consensus is that he got hit by one and it knocked him on his ass. And he had a friend or a pseudo friend who basically went in and cleared out his entire bug room before like his friends and family could, like broke in and took everything. And those like those hardwood are gone. This was almost 20. This is over 20 years ago. And but
I wasn't even born yet.
Oh, that's fucking wild, bro.
I'm kidding.
We're pretty much sure that because like he really didn't play with stuff. He was very responsible. He had been doing it for years, but he got those bugs and like several months later, dead. So,
dude, maybe he was fooling around with a ball peen hammer. You never know, Phil. You never know. You know, I don't have any experience with hardwick eye. They're wicked hard to get in the U.S. Yeah. Again, shout out to Matt Shulk. He has a ton of them, and hopefully he produces them successfully. And you should check out his Instagram because he recorded a successful hardwick eye copulation.
Really? What's
his name? We had him on Arachnids not that long.
And we had him on Arachnids, Phil.
Dude, I feel horrible. I'm so behind on everything podcast related.
You know, Phil, it's all right, dude. You get a cool name. You get a cool voice. We'll let it slide.
Oh, I appreciate that sincerely.
Yeah, it's a Phil thing. It's a Phil
thing.
Yeah.
What's his IG?
It's Matthew Shulk. I don't know if I spelled it right.
It's
their Instagram's listening because that shit. But I typed in like MATT and it just popped up.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's got some cool Alterna. He's got some sulfugids.
He's a man of
him.
He's a Texas guy, dude. He's got some cool shit.
Yeah, dude.
He's in Tarantula Addicts, which I mean, obviously you should be in, Phil. Shout out to Tarantula Addicts.
Yeah. Dude, look at this hardwood guy just going to fucking town, bro.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Stupid cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Gnarly bug.
Yeah.
Whitebeards are still my favorite. I'm biased.
I like the
Very
little red ones I find under plywood.
Scolocryptops sexpinosus. When you
Yeah.
get those, send them to me because I got a couple of them
Saw
up
one
here.
the other
Dude.
day.
And you didn't grab it. You
It was-
didn't grab it. Well, you know what he did?
I had a cigar in one hand and my hook in the other, holding up the board. So, and I didn't have anything to put it in.
He said, "Oh, I'll just tell Phil. I'll tell Phil
thought
that I
about
saw a
you when I
huge
saw
one,
it, but
and I'll just say I couldn't get it. Like, oh, just don't even tell me about it. I'll just eat shit. You know."
You get that? You know that feeling? That's the
Yeah.
same feeling I get when my neighbors see coral snakes and I don't.
Yeah, actually, Smitty, I was a little concerned for you when that happened last time because I've never heard you quite so
fucking-
animated before, and
And
you were like, "Yeah, I am not going to be able to go to bed.
I'm gonna go jump in front of a train.
I was like, dude, just go check on your neighbors. He's like, no, there's a fence and
They
everyone's
have
strapped
tall-ass
down
fence
here.
that I can't
And I
just
was like,
hop,
dude.
and they have a big ass dog that is for the most part friendly, but I don't fully trust him. And
You know, they make this thing called a telephone. You just call and be like, hey, can you let me in the gate?
I text. It was like 11 o'clock
Yeah,
at night.
so Smitty didn't want a double call. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said. Phil.
call.
Yeah, it's this Phil thing, dude. Phil and I think alike, dude.
We do.
because
We do. We're there.
Well, they
we're-
sent me that
we're
picture at like
Phil.
11, and then when she finally texted me back at 5 a.m., she was like, "Oh, we took that picture at like 9."
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's still like,
Why? I was like, I
I would
told her, I
call.
was like, next time you see one, I'm usually up until at least midnight.
yeah.
Just call me.
Yeah.
Just call
Now,
me.
I
I'll
will
come
say
over in
this.
my boxers.
I
won't even get dressed. I'll
Dep-
hop in my car and fly over there.
Depending on the hike, I've definitely started to keep like a deli cup, like a 3-inch deli cup in my back
Mhm.
pocket. So like if you do flip something and like there's some centroides or something, I can just be like, meh, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. If I find one of those little bark centipedes that we have here, the little bluish greenish ones that are actually pretty, I'd probably snag one of those.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send you a big Vietnamese one.
I don't want to jump.
eventually.
Nice.
Yeah, so just give me time. I gotta produce him. I'm not gonna send you a wild one, dude. That's fucked. I'm gonna produce it, and then I'm gonna send it to you so that it's tiny, and your wife thinks it's a little string bean, and that's what it is. And then one day it's 8 inches long, eating frog meat.
Now,
Yeah.
have you ever dabbled with Caribbean stuff? Like some of like the big Haitian stuff?
No, not yet. Not yet. My only New World centipedes are those Galapagos. I have the dark form stuff,
Which
but
is
the
the
Haitian
cool-
ruby
cool.
reds are cool.
Yeah, I had the Haitian.
They're freaking sweet, man. But some of the, like you said, some of the Haitian alternans and the Hispaniolan stuff
Yeah.
get wicked big. You know.
Yeah.
I mean that shit's super robust too. It's definitely on my to-do list. I just need to. I got to get good. You know, I got to get good first.
Yeah, I'm with you. I had
I got some Taiwanese subspinipes too. That the Taiwanese red dragons, they're pretty sweet too.
What's that? It's just like a red sub, like bright red.
It's like maybe it's the Taiwan black dragon. It's like a black and orange centipede. I'm picking up some Pisioflava too in White Plains.
What is Pisioflava?
Smitty, you got to Google it. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Google Scolopendra Pisioflava or S. Pisioflava. It's the Sulawesi flame centipede or some shit. I don't know. I don't do the common names, but they're
Yeah.
literally crazy looking. Smitty's gonna pull a picture up, and you're gonna shit up a cinder block and have a
I'm game.
The only thing that comes up is Flavor Flav.
That's not it. Like PCO.
It's a subspecies of subspinies.
I think so.
Look, he's gonna Google it.
Just copy and paste that into the internet.
Look, I got it right here.
Yeah, dude, that bad
Oh,
boy.
that is fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking black dragon. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, dude. So hopefully I can figure that out. But usually the Asian shit, man, it's like pretty consistent. So hopefully I can figure those bastards out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank Soma's a bad influence, dude. He'll call me. He knows what to do, dude. He just calls me. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. See that picture right there? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit like that.
Don't be a bitch, Phil. Come on.
No, I'll be a bitch, dude.
Yeah, that ain't my cup of tea, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, mint legs are cool, man. They just
Yeah.
they don't fit in my room. With temperatures and stuff, it just
Yeah.
wouldn't work.
Nerd.
Fucking cool, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Phil, maybe I can, maybe I'll make it work. Maybe you can send me some centipedes. Maybe I can send you some centipedes.
You can't send me centipedes. I'll get in a lot of trouble. She's watching.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, but I will definitely catch them and send them to you. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
do that. Yeah, the big
I'm gonna
ones.
catch the little red ones here, and I'm gonna breed them, and I'll laugh.
Petty LaBelle.
Dude, you're gonna breed those red centipedes before you put heat on your roaches.
That's funny. That's funny.
I had another idea though, because like my closet isn't connected to the AC, and my closet will get a little warmer in the warmer months in the room, so I might just slap them in there too.
You're gonna put roaches in your closet. Is your wife gonna let you do that?
Yes, she's already aware of them.
She's watching. She's watching.
She's not. It's like 2 a.m. in London. She ain't watching.
She's always watching.
Yeah.
I ain't scared.
Well, on that note, boys, it's the witching hour.
I got them
It's time.
Supposed Highlands the other day, boy. What?
Oh, excellent. Pull the molds. Pull the
Shout out.
molds. Tell us what they are. Shout
Dude,
out
they're
to
so
Kate.
tiny. It's not happening. Those things are literally like
You're tiny.
It's called a
like,
microscope.
microscope's not even strong enough.
Justin has baby hands for counting money.
Oh my god,
What do you
dude! It's a
mean?
fucking microscope. Zoom in.
It only goes so far.
No, you don't have a real microscope, like, or a macro?
No, he's got his digital one's cool.
Yeah.
2100 times magnification. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
have the same one. I have a very similar looking one.
For what?
I don't want to say.
Coins, isn't it?
It's for gold.
Coins.
You're right.
Yeah,
It's for
you
coins.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
It's
cool.
guilty as charged.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have been thinking about I might upgrade to one of the stronger ones though in the near future.
So hold on, you got to get heat for your shit before you upgrade
Oh my
microscopes.
god, I have the heat. I just haven't taken the time to set it up because I have to do some rearranging.
And you got to heat the spider cabinet better.
I gotta do.
Smitters, dude.
You're
I'm
turning me
keeping you
into
in
a
check.
fucking joke king, and you are not gonna like the fucking punchline.
It's okay. I'll just send you a
Yeah.
box of goodies, and you'll be like, "Oh, what's this? Ooh, piece of candy.
You say goodies?
Goodies. Ooh." No, I would send him some. I would send him some escals. I think I want to give Smitty one of my Arroyo tibialis, my ornithoctoninae, because look at him. Look at him. He's all
Support the
excited.
decision.
Yeah, he
He's
just
like,
saw his ears go. "Whoop."
Yes. He's like, punchline. What?
I have
Mm.
that
Yeah.
big female goody, man. Britney Spears. She's
Nice. I didn't know you named it that.
homegirl's a freaking beast, dude.
Dude, I think Mike's gonna send you a mail.
Yeah,
And
we
you're
gotta
gonna make him clap.
figure out if that's if it's actually a boy or not, because I know that was kind of up in the air. Still a little bit.
Well, good thing you're the wizard with that microscope. You know what I mean?
I have a lot of fun with that, dude.
Did you
I
ever-
know it's
It's
kind of
what-
cute.
It's a little lame how excited I get when I start doing
I'm
molds.
into it,
I'm
dude.
like,
It really sprinkles my donuts for sure.
Now I've never used my microscope for sexing tarantula molts. However, isn't it amazing how time flies when you're looking through that lens? Like whatever you're looking at, like you become captivated by the macroscopic world.
Yeah, Justin loves it, dude. He's like
He's
a
just
little kid in a candy store,
Looking
you
at
know. Look at
tarantula
him.
junk
I
on
am.
high def.
He's like, I love tarantula dick
Yeah.
on
or
high
lack,
def.
lack thereof.
Or lack thereof, yeah. If it's a Bambus, though, that's what we're looking for. Is
That's
penises.
Wasn't that what Nusarg was like? I can't get a fucking male to save my life.
No,
So
that
that
was
was
Justin.
probably me. It was probably the
That was
band.
Justin.
I was talking about.
Okay.
Justin was battling. Justin was fighting an uphill battle. And what he did is he persevered and he said, you know what? I don't need financial security.
need
you know,
dumb
I
luck.
don't need to
Yeah.
be smart with
PayPal
my
credit card.
dollar. Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's not real
Justin
money.
said, yeah, no.
Just affirm.
No.
Yeah.
No. Justin said I need a male Bambus because no one else seems to have them, and what he's trying to do is believe it or not, make more Bambuses.
Yeah.
Bambi.
Bambi, if you will. Bambi.
Bambi.
He's
Bambus,
rock hard over there thinking about
apostrophe
it. Look at him.
after the S.
Just went from 6 to midnight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you ever get that classy? Didn't you need another classy?
I did. I got a mail.
He's got a mail.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Sweet. Good.
I mean, we're going to retire, but by the time he pairs that, you know what I mean? I'll be 62. You guys will be, I don't even know.
That female is in pre-molt, and I was like, she's pretty fat, but I feel like a lot of my spiders are. I feel kind of bad every time I post a picture in the Discord because people are like, oh my God, it's so fat. I'm like, well, I kind of feed the shit out of my animals, but that female's in pre-molt. And so the other night I was like feeding some stuff, and I was like, well, let me see if she's hungry. And I put the brush like right in front of her. She just grabbed onto it. I was like, okay, we're ready to go. So I threw her a little cricket, a little something for you.
She probably smoked it.
She did.
Yeah.
There's the satisfaction of watching one of those bigger spiders just fold a fucking roach or cricket in half like a freaking trash compactor is pretty awesome.
Wait till you pair a spider and it folds a male in half.
Probably be a male Bambus.
Don't say
probably. It's probably going to be a male Bambus, dude.
Why would you mush yourself like that, bro?
Hey.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Don't do that. Don't do that to Dritz, okay?
It's the motto of Smitty is high expectations or high hopes, low expectations.
We had 5 Omothymus velocipedes males, and dude, the first guy was so bold. He thought he was like, I could just do this. Like if I go in there and I go in her burrow, like she'll be cool.
Confidence.
I got it. Yeah.
The world was his oyster. And how far do you think he got?
Maybe the mouth of the burrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say the threshold.
Mouth of the burrow. Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta now. I'm not even sure about my Mira. I know that
your Mira is not a dude. Your Mira is not a dude.
You don't think so? I don't think so either.
It would have already matured. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I have 3 females. So.
Yep.
Trade fodder.
Well, hey, listen now, Justin. I don't have any females now.
I got to get that male up to that Chordatus up to Dritz.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you send that Chordatus up to Dritz and maybe there's an Imira in there for a guy named Phil, maybe some other stuff comes down to you. You know what I mean?
I don't need 3 females.
Yeah, just I can make it worth your while.
I'm going to wait for one more molt just in case.
You tell me. You just tell me. You say, Phil, listen.
I mean, definitely I could send you the other female, the smaller one, but
whatever you want, dude.
See.
I just want to give you some ninjas. I want to give you some of my ninjas.
You hook me up with some of them Valhallas, son.
I only have 1. I got to make more. I'm working on it.
And then I'm supposed to be getting that Striata mail from Care at some point. She was going to send it, but then he's in pre-mold, I think. So she was like, I'm going to wait until he molts. And I said, fine. Yeah.
Which we're going to,
no big deal. That female ain't doing nothing but getting more and more ready. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that'll be fire, dude. Quick pokey pairing for Smitty.
I don't know about the Goody though with Mike. Like if Mike has that mail, like aren't those a little more tricky?
I don't think so. If you just set it up like you could probably talk to Amy, you could talk to Dritz, like you'd figure it out, dude. It's not that hard.
No. As much, I know we've talked about what is the best pokey, and I do love the Goodies. Goody rocking everywhere. But I do love them. But seeing that adult female, like when I see them legs popping out of that hole, I'm like, oh my God, that's a big blue spider, dude. Like these things are freaking gorgeous. I do love Ornata the most, but
dude, my Velocipedes looks like she's wearing clown shoes and they're purple. It's like the toes like are fucking
just a little
huge.
Yep.
She's huge. She's bigger than my hand is, dude. She's bigger than my face. I fed her like a mature dubia roach and she just
like it was
so you know the acrylic hides that saltwater people use for I guess it's certain kinds of shrimp or something that like they need to feel the walls around them, but they don't care if it's transparent. They're going off stuff. So a guy I used to work with, he had a fucking little blue-footed Goody in an acrylic box, and then he took one of those acrylic tubes and he put that in there, and he kept a pitch black cloth over top of it and just left it in darkness, and it made its enclosure, its webs, its everything. And then whenever he wanted to look at it, he just took the cloth off and you just saw everything because it was clear. And like
That's
that was
pretty cool.
like you could only do it in that circumstance where like he had a blackout cloth on top, so no light got in. But like, how cool is that? Because like the spider was loving life because it had its own nook that it just lived in, but he could see it whenever he wanted in all of its glory.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Something Smitty should do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping that that Sumatran
next
tiger
transplant.
gives me a molt soon, and I can pop that under the scope and see what we got going on there. And
Such a sick spider, dude.
plan accordingly.
Yeah, hit up the man if it's a boy.
You know.
Oh, I know.
You know.
I've been there.
Those Ephobopas probably aren't too far off from being.
What's
ready to go to.
Ethobopus?
Ooh,
I have
dirt
that-
spider. Dirt spider.
I think I have.
Show me.
I know I have a pair. There's one I don't know for sure yet, but
Show me your
it's
Ethobopus.
the skeleton legs.
Yeah, Uranus, Ephobopus Uranus.
I think I've seen that.
Probably.
You probably have.
Those are fucking little gremlins, dude. Jesus Christ.
I do like a good gremlin.
They're fast as shit too. But
Really into the Chilobrachys discalus right now.
I rehoused 3 of those Gabonensis the other night, dude, and I am still amazed that I managed to not have any of them take off on me because those things are so
They're fast as fuck.
unbelievably fast.
Yeah.
It is just mind blowing.
Like Huntsman
Yeah.
fast?
It's close.
Probably not far off. Yeah, dude.
Close.
I mean,
that shit.
like they just.
You guys are nuts.
What was the dude in X-Men Nightcrawler who would just kind of like
Yeah.
oof into different,
Teleport.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's what it seems like because it's like you blink and they're no longer where they were and now they're like 3 inches to the left on the other side of something, and it's just they're so fast.
Don't blink.
Literally
Got
absurdly
got a lot
fast.
going on there too. I've got like what am I at, like 3 females and a male and 1 unknown.
Yeah, that is something that you have to produce because I want an army.
I love those little bastards, dude.
Yeah, they're super cool.
And the Brunipes.
Yeah, they got a molt for you, dude.
I checked on them the other day. Yeah, they haven't molted yet. They're both
Yeah,
fine,
they're going to take a while. That's how that New World stuff is.
Well, boys, it's witching hour, and I got to go to bed. This is
All
awesome.
right.
This is a very, very good show. I thoroughly enjoyed
Excellent work tonight, Phil.
it. Oh, kudos to you, Phil.
Thanks, Phil.
My pleasure, Phil.
This episode was brought to you by Fulvy Sparrow, FulvySparrow.com. Use the code THN at checkout. Get 15% off your orders. That is the exclusive promo code for THN listeners and viewers like you. Blackboxcages.com. Best racks and cages around. Shop. You need a rack, you need a cage. They got it. Tons of options for customization from the ground up. From floor mounts to heating options, lighting options, configurations, modularity of some of the racks with the different vision tubs. Awesome.
Casters and foot kicks and
Ooh, casters.
oh yeah, mobile.
But not just like 4 wheels, one on every.
No, like a
caster.
legitimate stand for
From
your
the
rack.
middle, like it's they're built to work.
Yeah.
Built to last.
Yeah.
The last.
So check them out. And then Cold Blooded Caffeine, best coffee around. Snakes and Stogies blend. We're biased. Go check it out. Use the code SMOKE at checkout. That should get you 10% off your order. We get a little something. The Rainforest Alliance gets a little something. Cold Blooded Caffeine gets a little something. And I think we're supposed to be back Thursday for Arachnids. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. We're gonna have to
Figure that out.
figure that out.
Yeah.
Figure that
Nice,
out. Yeah.
nice. It's good.
Cool. We'll
Excellent.
see everybody when we see you.
Peace.
Ball peed hammers.
Ball peed hammers.
Bald peed.
Bye.